video game podcast starts now.
Hello and welcome to Click Click Play episode. I've no idea. You guys, I can't even hear you guys because I'm so professional. I don't know how to turn on the right. Here we go. Hey guys, how are you all?
Hey.
I can hear you.
hate this show.
Oh,
I hate it.
if this was professional,
Starting on a high
you'd be bored. You'd be bored if this was professional. How are you all? Oh, look, it's so professionally.
Awful.
Can't even see the text right now. Awful. Why are you awful, Andre? If you can't hear, that is Andre, the giant YouTube star. What's
Hey,
wrong?
everybody. My apartment has been I had to get it bombed the other day because they found bed bugs in it.
Ooh, you
They
bring
were,
back.
they were literally coming out of my power outlets. They were infested everything. So
You-
as you can see behind me, I have absolutely fucking nothing. So
Well, at least you're positive about it. At
Wait, what?
least you're positive about it.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm like so mad. I have never been this mad in my entire life. Like my entire building is basically it needs to be fumigated.
Did you bring a Did you bring a dirty girl home? Is that what caused it?
I fucking wish that was the problem. that would be okay. But no, I didn't do anything, and I'm getting you know what? You know, man, this entire experience has made me realize something, that I'm very glad I have my Switch. That I can just turn that on and just fucking stay outside while they fumigate my entire place for 6 fucking hours. I had to wait outside, and then when I had to come back in, I had to dry all my clothes in like the washers. And I have a lot of fucking clothes. I know it doesn't look like it since I wear the same thing on the podcast every fucking week. But I had to, me and my two roommates, we had to bring all the clothing to the nearest laundromat and just dry all the clothes, just like do the spin cycle, heat up everything to make sure all the bugs are dead if they were in our clothes, which I'm not even sure if they were, but they probably fucking were. So that was annoying.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm currently looking to fucking move out because I don't want to fucking live here anymore.
Oh,
So
you live in
I'm-
the Bronx? Are you gonna move out of New York?
No, I'm not gonna move out of New York. I'm trying to move into like another place in Brooklyn, but it's so fucking expensive. I found one person on Craigslist
Uh-oh.
who is like legit trying to rip me off. It's really funny.
Wow.
Like,
Trying to murder you, probably. Or rape you.
no, like it was in like a really nice area that I like, and he was like, "Hey, it's $900. You get the entire apartment by yourself.
Mm.
It's like in this extremely nice area that I'm normally at." And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm currently in Africa,
Oh, I've had that.
but if you, yeah,
Oh.
but if you, yeah, exactly. But if you want, like, you can send me the security deposit. I'll send you the keys and the paperwork, and you can blah blah blah." And then right when he said that, I was like, "Fuck!" I was so happy.
Yeah.
All day, all morning today, I was like gleaming. I was so happy.
Mm.
And then that fucking happens. He's like, "Yeah, just send it through Western Union." And if you've ever used Craigslist, right at the bottom it says, "Hey, don't wire people money.
Yeah.
Give money in person." Like, don't fucking be an idiot. So
Yeah.
now he's trying to convince me that like he's not a fake person. He's like, "Hey, I'm a family man. I got my kids to take care of. I'm a man of God."
Oh, no.
I feel like saying like, "Yo, I don't believe in God. So get the fuck out of here with your goddamn fake apartment."
I had that when I was looking for an apartment. Somebody, it was really, really nice and it was super cheap. And they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm currently in Leeds at the moment. So if you send €200, I'll make sure that's like deposit for the keys to check out I need a deposit to get some keys to check out the apartment," or something ridiculous. And then like the next email was, "Yeah, I'm in South Africa at the moment, so I can't." I'm like, you went to South Africa within the space of like an hour. That's quite impressive.
Was he like a royalty as well?
Must be.
Yeah.
Because
No,
I got emails from
Prince.
princes from Africa all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much are you still waiting for those to transfer?
Yeah, I like gave them my accounts and all my passwords and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Nothing.
technically, I own the Brooklyn Bridge right now, so I'm waiting to start getting payment on that.
Oh, I thought it was not for. I once, when I went to New York, I had a tour guide, and he had like a really bad stutter. I think I've said this story before, but it was we're going around, and he was like, "Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, not for sale, not for sale, not for sale. Sorry." And then just like he was, he'd be like say this coming up, coming, just gone past is the World Trade Center. It's like the worst job for a person with a really bad stutter, I think, is being a tour guide. It's on my YouTube channel. It's mostly people saying you're a horrible person for recording him, but it's really funny. I'll
I hope it's on the Click Play YouTube channel.
It's not. I'm afraid it's on my private one. I can still send it. I'll find it and put it in the chat in a bit. It's really funny.
You can upload it there.
In fact, I could. You can't. You guys can't hear it, but you can hear other people. By the way, this is episode 46, which means it's really close to 52, which means nearly a full year. But the other person you can hear is the middleman. It's Melom Manon.
Yay! I'm here.
You're here. You're queer, and you're damn well proud of it. How are you?
Yes.
How are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Best as a fart.
I've just had a visit from Barcelona.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna talk about that a bit later.
I will instead. I just want to introduce Jordan, otherwise he gets very upset. Especially, we've left him to last today, so he's going to be sulking the whole podcast.
Talk about me.
Yeah. Here he is, the narcissistic ginge himself, Jordan Price.
Reese. Possibly yes.
Yeah, not the model. Well, not the big boob.
That joke doesn't work for anybody on this show.
No,
that's me.
That's why I quite like it, because
We're
no
the
one
only
knows.
British people. The fan base is Norwegian. The
Yeah.
other chap is like one of our guys is from New York.
We know Jordan Price here.
Really? No,
Yeah.
don't tell me that. That's fucking depressing.
Yeah, we do.
Jesus Christ, you need to get
At
some
least
fucking
I
culture
do.
going.
You do
Don't
Melon
fucking
knows.
import that, man. Fuck me.
Maybe
We've got a lot better stuff than fucking Katie Price for you to have.
Melon's a
Don't
geek.
have it.
He's had access to the internet for a long
That's the
time.
best thing ever coming out of UK. So
Oh my god! Did you ever see the
fucking
picture
built
of?
the world, son.
Did you see the picture of her dressed as a pony? Did you?
I don't think so.
Oh wait,
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
yeah. Let me show you. So she's a model apparently. Where is it, Jordan?
Is that the one the man he was wanking off to one day?
Okay. Yeah. This is it's the one on the right. I don't know who the one on the left is, but have a check of this person. Oh, it's Kelly Brook is the other one, but the one on the right is Katie Price, not Jordan Price.
Clicking for Kelly Brook, okay?
Kelly Brook is a very attractive woman.
Perfect.
Oh, look at that.
Is it the same person?
No.
What? No. One's a cunt and the other's not.
Guess which? But
The one in the dark dress, a cunt?
no, she's
No.
she went out with a rugby player.
I'd like to see it.
How did we come from having our first female guest to being the most misogynistic podcast?
It is all going down.
Jeez, it's all going downhill.
Yeah. But yeah, John, what have you been doing this week? Let's get yours out of the way before we talk about the big stuff.
Lots of games news this week, so
yeah.
most of my time's been spent with that, but we're going to talk about that in a bit. So other than that, I finished work late on Friday and I still had some stuff to do, so I kind of brought the laptop home. I was like, right, okay, I got this work to do. What shall I watch? I ended up watching Jaws 2, 3, and 4 in succession. They're all on Amazon Prime.
The best Jaws, yeah.
Yeah, not the first one.
Yeah,
So the first one's one of my favorite films of all time, and I've probably seen the others in bits and pieces over the years, like when I was younger. But I thought, right, I'm going to watch them. Pretty sure they're bad, but I'm going to give it a go. Second one's passable.
Mm-hmm.
Seems unrealistic that another shark would turn up with the exact same place and attack the same family, but is what it is. But yeah, it's passable. The second one's more about the main guy and he thinks he's going mental because he's the only one that thinks there's another shark. But it turns out there is a shark and it's eating people. And he beats the shark in hand-to-hand combat at the end. Which I thought was
amazing.
very impressive.
Isn't one of them like it's another shark that knows that
Oh, let me tell
That's
you.
a dude.
So 2 is kind of passable. Like 1 classic, we all know, first ever summer blockbuster classic film. 2, passable sequel. 3 goes off the rails a little bit. Doesn't feature any of the initial cast. It was actually originally called Jaws 3D, and you can tell when you watch
I
it.
recognize
It's
it.
originally a 3D film. It's got like a weird kind of color and filter over it, and every now and again, like a dead fish will just float right up to the screen and just stay there for 20 seconds rotating.
And you know
Um,
why.
So this one is set in like a SeaWorld type deal. And a great white shark enters SeaWorld and they capture it and they're like, oh, look, we've got the only great white shark in captivity. But then they kill it because they're stupid, like on accident. It just dies.
Oh.
But it turns out that was a baby and the mother is actually in the park as well. And the mother's like fucking 40 foot long or something and manages to go unnoticed for a few days. I don't know how. And then just starts fucking everybody up. It's like a poor man's Deep Lucy. Then the 4th one, now this is where it goes real fucking batshit crazy, right? In the 4th one, which is called Jaws the Revenge,
Of course.
the lady from the 1st and 2nd film, so the wife of the chap that kills the 2 sharks, he's died. He had a heart attack because he's so afraid of sharks. This happens before the film starts. No shit, right? Another fucking a shark kills someone else in her family, like somewhere else. So she's like, fuck this, I'm going to the Bahamas. So she fucks off to the Bahamas on holiday. Another fucking shark turns up in the Bahamas. Turns out sharks have got some kind of psychic link with this family because they want revenge because the husband killed 2 sharks.
God.
And Michael Caine is in it.
When's the next one out?
Yeah. It's perfect.
Well, it's weird, Jaws. You think it would be more. I think I don't know whether it's an urban legend, but apparently Spielberg is. It doesn't
It'll
feel
be
like
a
he's very
reboot,
protective because
right.
there are 3 terrible films that came out of it. But apparently he certainly won't let there be like a Jaws remake. Apparently, as long as he's alive, I've heard. But I might be making that up. But it makes sense. You'd think there'd be a new Jaws film otherwise.
Yeah, they'd do a remake of the original. That's what they're into nowadays. It's all about remakes. Get rid of all the rest.
But we don't need those. We already have Sharknado.
Yeah. That's a classic. They made a 2nd version of that, like a sequel. Well, an actual sequel.
Sharknado 2.
Yeah. I don't know what the tagline
It's
is.
the Sharknado movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Shark plus tornado equals blockbuster film or cult classic, I think. But yeah, apart from that, that was so John. Yeah, we've got loads. It's kind of good that we've got loads to talk about in the news because we've lost Joe. We've lost Andre. Hello, Andre. Oh, and he's gone. Oh, great! He's
Just
now
taking a poop.
now this
I
bug's
like that my name is
You're Andre
Melon
right
and
now.
your names is your real names.
Yeah, although now it's totally screwed up because Andre's gone, so it's now changed the order.
I'm
It's really-
Andre now.
Yeah.
I can be Andre.
Okay, I've changed it around now. But yeah, so I just recently came back from Norway, and
Yay.
I met Mellamannen.
This guy.
Yeah, that one up there. I met him, and yeah, it was awesome. It was such a good.
What's Norway like then?
Norway.
Give me the unbiased view. All is always tell me how good it is, but I'm not sure. So what do you say?
It's brilliant.
I'm
It's
not even sure it
amazing.
exists.
Well, I went somewhere that called itself Norway. It's really, really nice. I went there. I'll tell you the story. I went there, flew in. It was a really nice airport, really modern and futuristic looking. It's cool. Got the train, all got Wi-Fi on it. It's clean. And what's amazing? The total opposite of Spain. On trains in Norway, people are quiet. They just sit and keep themselves to themselves. It's amazing. In Spain, you get people screaming and shouting at each other, and they're just sat next to each other, and they're just talking about bread or something.
Why are they talking to each other?
Because they're just.
Fuck.
I know, it's really annoying. They're just so loud
Weird.
here. Oh, they just
Well,
they
like that in
can't
the
have
UK
a.
either. Like we get on that train and we shut the fuck up.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sit next to people. When I came back from Barcelona, I went and sat on the bus to go home, and there was loads of spare seats, and this woman that was faffing around doing all sorts just went and sat next to me. I was like, sit on another seat. Sit on a seat with space.
Oh my god, yeah. I would get up. I would do it myself.
Yeah, just like, excuse me, and then just go and sit on across the aisle.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all for her to sit there, in my opinion.
Oh, it was so annoying. But going back to nicer
unless she
places.
was
Trying to get some heat, you know.
Yeah. Well, no, I think she was a bit
it's
paranoid about her
strange.
bag, so I think she wanted to stare at her bag, and that was closest. But Weird.
Yeah, it is Spain, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I went to yeah. I'm totally anti-Spain now. I'm afraid, just because how amazing Norway is. But I got there, went to Oslo. Oslo is. It reminds me of Leeds in that it's really modern and there are loads of like glass front buildings, but there's a few kind of old stuff in there. It's really beautiful. Wasn't as cold as I was expecting. I could see snow on the train coming from the airport.
Oslo's the capital, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Well done.
That's right.
Yeah. Met.
No,
Boom.
Norway is the capital of Sweden.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody
I'm sure.
Yeah. Norway is the capital.
Everybody.
But we got I got there to Oslo, met Mellum and another streamer called Glenarini, and we had a nice lunch. Rather expensive, but it was nice. It was.
Yeah.
John, how much do you think? How much would you pay for a salmon sandwich and 2 beers?
Oh, okay. A salmon sandwich and 2 beers. Is it a nice sandwich?
It was a nice sandwich. It had a bit of salad with
You
some
get
carrots
you
in.
get halfway. What's the word?
Half full.
Yeah, half full.
It's like
Okay. And where did you buy it? Was it a restaurant or?
it was in a restaurant. It was a nice restaurant.
So,
Sat on-
any sides?
No sides. A little bit of salad came with it.
Just
Yeah, it's a bit
Okay.
salad.
Yeah.
side salad.
Some
okay,
carrot
so
in it. I was
bump up a little.
impressed. Yeah.
So I would expect to pay for that salmon sandwich, side salad, and 2. What beers was it?
I don't know, Mela. What was it?
Pints. It was
generic.
a lager. Lager. Yeah.
Okay.
Lager.
I think I pay £10 for that.
It came to like €26 more,
Oh,
like
no.
£25.
Oh, no.
It was, I
Welcome
mean,
to Norway.
and that was the cheapest thing on the menu.
No
because
thanks.
I was looking on the menu thinking there's like tofu stuff and other like teriyaki chicken, and then I saw salmon and I thought, oh, here we go. Salmon's normally the most I don't know in the UK, but in Spain, salmon is normally the most expensive thing on the menu, and that was the cheapest. I was like, hey, great. But it was really good, to be honest, and it was Norwegian salmon, so I had to get something local.
Really fancy a salmon sandwich now. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever had a salmon sandwich, but I really fancy
It was
one.
and it was
So
a
good.
really good mustard on it, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh.
and we just had a great like.
I bet it was the beers that bumped up the price. So
Yeah.
like if
Oh,
you go
Yeah,
somewhere,
beers in Norway is
Yeah.
extremely
I've just
stupidly expensive.
I just remember that €26 didn't include the second beer because Glenarini bought that one.
Oh.
So that was one
oh,
beer, but I was expecting it.
A pint of beer is like €8.
So that's like £7, or it's probably like £20 now with the current inflation.
So I was in a pub in Cardiff yesterday, one of my first Christmas like work do, and I don't think you would have been there when you were in Cardiff, Ben. It's called Beer
did you have a-
Callus. Just outside,
Did you have a Christmas
just
table?
outside sorry,
He had a Christmas table, Melon. This is a Norwegian joke I'm making now. A julebord. Julebord?
lost on me.
Yeah.
So I'm in this
Christmas
pub, and I order 2 pints of lager, and this
Whoa.
pub is basically empty except for me and the people that are with me. And the chap starts pouring it into plastic pint glasses,
What?
Oh.
which I always hate. And I was like,
Yeah.
he's quite young, so I thought maybe he's just an idiot. And I was like, oh,
They usually are.
why are you using a plastic glass? Can I have a proper glass, please? I said, oh no, we can't because of licensing. I said, what do you mean licensing? He said, oh well, there's a game on. No, I'm not the biggest sport fan in the world. Don't know if you know this, but I was pretty confident.
You like women's boxing,
Based on
don't you,
the
John?
based on the amount of people in Cardiff that day, that there was no sporting event happening right then. So I said, oh okay, what game? It was Chelsea versus who did they play yesterday? I don't know. Fucking some other team anyway.
West Ham it was. I just randomly
West
saw
Ham.
that.
It's Chelsea versus West Ham. So bear in mind, I'm in Cardiff. That match was played in London.
It's a London
Because
derby.
there was a
yeah.
match being played in London, I had to have a plastic fucking glass. What's that about?
Like,
Whoa.
I had a nice glass in Norway. They gave proper glasses
Bring on Brexit, I say.
Yeah.
from London.
Ruin it.
Yeah. But it was, yeah. And then after that, after lunch, we took the train to Drammen, which is a little, is it a city or, yeah, it's a city, isn't it? Just outside
Yeah,
Oslo.
it's a city. It's a boat city. Is that the word?
Boat
Like
city?
trading city by the sea.
An underwater city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapture.
It's Bioshock.
But it's really nice. And we got there, it was quite dark. snow everywhere. Yeah, it was really slippy. It was just like, and then we met Kato, who's one of the and Dagfinn, who are part of the Norwegian Thunder Boys, who we're going to stream with. Dagfinn.
Dogfin, yes.
D-A-G.
It's a cool name.
Finn. Yeah, apparently it's quite a
Isn't
common
that like
name.
a beer? I feel like that's a beer name.
Yeah.
Fish. Nah, never mind. I'm just mad, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Andre's back, by the
Wow.
way.
I'm out of
Be
it.
happy. We are having a happy stream right now.
Yeah, we're
Happy
talking about
birthday.
Norway.
Fuck out of here with the goddamn happy shit. No, isn't Norway the happiest place on earth? Isn't that like something?
Yeah, they say so, but
Everybody,
I'm depressed every day.
every single person I met was happy, friendly, lovely. Like, there's not one person that I thought they're a knob. Whereas, like in Spain, I take my dog for a walk for 5 minutes, and I call 10 people knobs under my breath. But they were just so nice. Got there, got to. Manny's in the chat. Fuck happy streams. Tell your
You know
brothers,
what, man?
Sondre.
Red alert.
I do this podcast every week, and I say, "Look at these fucking knobs every time." So
So
maybe
much
it's just
cheer.
Americans who are just mad.
No one thinks anyone is a knob. Oh, Manny's like, oh, what do you call him in America? Asshole.
A bell end. We call them a bell end.
Like the
Hey,
end of a
what?
bell.
Ain't that twat? Such a bell end.
Twat. Why can't you guys say twat properly?
Baltimore says he's 4 knobs on the screen.
Every
Oh,
American says twat. Twat, twat.
you have to
Fuck
minimize
you, Manny,
that
I'm
one.
fat.
Watch us Baltimore instead. Manny asked if Jordan got. Oh dear, brutal. Have
Like,
we?
just kick him. Kick him.
You know.
Speaking of which, have we lost? We've lost Melham. Great. This is going so well. But yeah, we went to. He's
We're
frozen.
on fire. Wait, guys, I smell smoke. Oh no.
But then, yeah, I went and had a kebab with the Thunder Boys, which was nice, also very expensive. How much would you say, Jordan, for a kebab?
$5.
Like a
Gotta move
doner
it.
kebab or like a skewered kebab?
Yeah, like a very small doner kebab.
Another thing the EU are trying to ban.
though?
So I would pay, well, in the UK, small doner kebab,
Mhm.
£5, mate.
£9 there.
Oh, you twat.
You twat. But yeah, it was bless Dogfin. Dogfin bought it. He paid for it, so he's such a nice guy. And then we went to and streamed for a bit, and averaged
made out. It was pretty
averaged
cute.
like 120 viewers, I think, for that one. And then the next day was the same. We had a long stream, and I don't know if you know, but they're part of a group called Donkey Boy, who were like quite pretty big in Norway and some other like Scandinavian countries. Then
Hey, being big in Norway is kind of like just being big in fucking Norway. I I don't have a joke.
no,
Never mind.
you are. But they like the next. I really like them. That's actually how I found them because I
You know
was a
what?
big fan.
I'd rather be small in New York than be big in Norway. Is what I'm saying. Oh, hey, Melon.
hey,
But no, Melon, you know they're quite big, aren't they, Donkey Boy? You know.
oh yeah, they're like the hit makers in Norway.
And like the next morning, I woke up and like I got ready and stuff. And while we were waiting for other people to arrive, who have we lost? Oh, we've lost Andre now. Oh no, we haven't. He's just playing on his Switch. But we
Very still.
very still. And the next morning, I was Kato from Donkey Boy was playing a few of their unreleased music for me and like potential future hits. So that was pretty awesome. I was like, this is an amazing experience. Just like such a nice guy. Really, I felt so welcomed by everyone. They were all so nice. I know this podcast is full of negativity and hate and moaning and stuff, but I had an absolute amazing time. And everyone I met was so friendly, and I've been invited again back in the summer, so I'll be doing exactly the same. And do you want to see Melum's ass? Go on, Melum. There is his ass. He's got a drink called ass for people that are watching or listening to this without video.
2-8,
So
just saying.
yeah, but I've played quite a few hours of Fortnite before that, and this was the first time I'd got a win and ended up getting 8. So I'm not like saying that you're pulling me down, Melum, but I managed to get wins with those guys. Should we go into the games?
Yeah.
I think Fortnite's going to make an appearance in there, so let's play the games. And I'm going to give you guys one chance of not muting and seeing if you can control yourselves.
Do it!
I can't.
Okay, go.
Sing them.
3, 2, 1.
Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control. And if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it?
What games are you playing? Did someone just say poo? What games are you playing? Right, you're getting muted next time. Jordan,
Yo.
tell us about what juegos you've been playing.
Can I just say fuck Manny first of all?
Oh, don't, he'll get excited.
Not literally,
Yeah.
Ben.
Mm.
Figuratively. Games. Oh god, there's too many games out. Way too many games. Did you see the Division had a fucking update, and now it's really good.
Oh, the Division's been good for a few updates actually. This just makes
I
it
know.
really good. I like the
Good
Division.
again, and it's like, oh, so many games. I can't. I really want to go and play that, but I can't. Anyway, the games I have been playing. I finished Halo 5.
Ooh, we're still on 1.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
So when Master Chief dies, I thought that it was really sad.
And they saved the queen.
Yeah, it's a good Halo game.
Yeah.
Andre, have you finished 5?
No, I just beat 4 like last week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna wait for me to finally move out of here, and then I'm just gonna get Game Pass and just play it. Just because,
It's a good Halo game.
Are
It's
we
really
all
good.
playing Halo?
Yeah.
This-
I
Oh,
mean,
wait.
it's because we're all Xbox fanboys here. So it's like,
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I love the Xbox.
Yeah.
but
It's,
yeah.
it's a really good Halo game. From what, like, I haven't played 4 since it came out, but I think this is better than 4. I think.
Yeah, I really like
Um,
4. I had no problem with 4.
Yeah, I thought 4 was good too. I think that it was always going to be they always had a struggle, I guess, when Bungie left, because Bungie was so fucking cool then. Anybody taking over, but I think they did a good job of 4 and 5. They did a really good job as well. I wish you played as Master Chief the entire time. You play as some other prick that I really don't care about for a lot of it. Really don't care about that. I just pretend that I am playing as Master Chief, but there's a lot more Covenant in this one. It kind of mixes it up with the what are they? I don't even know what the new guys are called. But it mixes that up a bit. It's probably more Covenant than the other guys. I really like it when they have both in the same place at the same time and they're kind of fighting each other. That's really cool. Some really nice visuals in it. Some crazy sci-fi like landscapes and vistas and stuff. I don't understand why 343 can't end a Halo game properly. Every Halo game is supposed to end with like some kind of climatic. Like if you think about, I think the first one where you were in the Warhog and you had to kind of drive and everything was exploding. I think they did the same. The second one, I assume 3 has some. Was 3 in the ship? Was that 4?
No, the second one had like a really shitty ending. The third one, they do the same thing. They make you drive a warthog through an exploding world. It's really fucking cool. Every
What,
game
2
should end like that.
2 didn't have like a cool escape mission at the end, did it?
No, 2, you had to fight some big ass brute who was just.
Yeah.
It was kind of like every Destiny boss
I'm not
ever. You
listening.
just shoot this fucking thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just a boss at the end. Yeah, you're right. Actually,
There's a boss at
it's
the
been-
end of the game. Shit. Spoiler.
But it seems like 4 and 5, especially 4. I remember 4 just kind of the ending just came out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
you're just in the middle of playing a level, and it's just kind of the same with 5. You're in the middle of playing a level. It feels like the level is coming towards an end, but then there's a cutscene and then there's credits, and it's like, oh, okay, this is Halo. I would expect something a little bit more, I don't know, explosive for the ending. But in terms of being a Halo game, it's really good. It looks really nice and it plays really well. The other thing that I've been playing is that's just today. I've been playing the Monster Hunter beta. Monster Hunter World.
Ooh, I kind of want
Can
to.
I just ask one question before we
Yeah.
No,
end the
I let you.
no questions.
No questions.
I'm not taking questions. Go on, yeah.
Yeah, but because I only played I only played halfway through the first one. So, but I'm just after. Do Bungie ever make a good driving controller? And the second one is, do you ever give a damn about the story?
In Halo.
Yeah.
I'll answer the questions the one way around. So in terms of the story, I thought everything up until I think 1, 2, 3 I was really invested in that story. I thought that was really fucking cool. It's like so what's the basics of the story? You've got like the Covenant are an alien race. Well, you've got the Halos, which are devices created by some ancient race, and they're just massive rings in space that people can live on. It's got atmosphere and stuff.
That's the
Turns
one
out-
from Interstellar.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Love that film. And the aliens seem to think that they need to go on a religious journey and activate these halos, and that'll take them to fucking heaven, but it won't. What is basically the halos are there to stop them. Have you met the Flood in Halo yet?
I don't know.
Probably
I
not
don't think
then.
so.
So there's
Halfway
like
through the first game.
there's like this alien race which like just devours everything, just turns things into zombies and just destroys all life. And the halos are there. And this probably is spoilers, but I've said it now. The halos are there to eradicate all of that, and it'll basically like destroy the galaxy, I guess. But the idiotic aliens want to activate it. So the modern day version of like fundamental evangelicals or ISIS, I guess.
The Republican Party.
But I thought the Covenant were really cool, like the way they set up. It's a coalition of different races, and they've got like an order within them in terms of like you got the elites that are kind of, well, no, you've got what are the aliens called that are in charge of it? Like the little decrepit ones look like tortoises.
Fuck. The one you get the punch in the face in the second
Yeah,
one?
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Like just, I really like basically just at the head of it, you got these little tortoise guys who are always like talking about the religious bit of it. Then you got the elites that are like the soldiers. You got the brutes who are the muscle. Then you got the grunts that are just funny as fuck. Yeah, I like the story to answer your question. But then I think after since Reach, like I think part of the problem with the two new games is they're not really doing much of the story. It kind of feels like they're just tagging stuff on. I think it could be done better. I think if you look at the way that Halo 3 ended, which I'm just about to spoil something for you again, I won't.
Yeah,
I'm not listening.
But if you look at the way that game ended, I think there's way better possibilities that you can come up with than what they did in 4. So yeah, so that answers your question. What was the other one?
Yeah, we can talk more about it when we get
Yeah.
when we play.
Oh,
the
it's the
one.
driving.
The other one
I've
is
always-
driving. I hate the driving.
I've always enjoyed driving the Warthog. No problem with it.
I think
Is it-
everything
you
that
have to,
Bungie
like,
does is terrible. Like with driving.
Synchronize them both. It's so
Yeah,
weird.
good.
Yeah, all you have to do is really get good, and then once you're good, you can be good at the game. It's really easy.
Just hold up.
That's like you don't understand the game.
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
you just don't
good.
understand it. That's the thing.
It's got a horn.
Yeah, you have to read every item description, and then the story makes sense.
But it's just like in Destiny. It's
Your
the
shit right
same,
now.
the same stupid driving.
Yeah, yeah, but Destiny is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Destiny
but the-
2, however, is pretty great.
Wow.
So Monster Hunter Beta then played it today. It was kind of pointless for me because I'm already sold on that game. Like I can't wait. I'm just trying to work out which platform to play it on. I think I'm going to go PlayStation. But I don't think the beta is very good. I don't think this is a good way to advertise. I get what they're doing, like beta, like people call things betas. They're extended demos at this point. Like when do you say beta? Do you?
Apparently,
I say beta.
beta is the American way.
That's fine. We're all Americans, really, aren't we? If you think about it.
Yeah.
At
Wow. Definitely not now.
So, yeah, I just don't think it does a very good job of telling you really what Monster Hunter is, and it's difficult. Like, if they, over the course of a weekend, or if you're going to play this demo for like 5 hours, what I know of Monster Hunter games, that's nothing in terms of time, in terms of doing anything. In Monster Hunter, you start with very little in terms of items and armor and things like that, and then you gradually start building that stuff up by killing animals and skinning them and using their remains to like build shit. Obviously, you can't do that with this demo. So what it does, it gives you 3 missions. It kind of silos them off, and you can play those in multiplayer or single player. They've got a 20-minute time limit on there, which is
so it's a
quite frustrating as well.
rip-off then.
I know. I doubt it. Well, no, that's the game you said is a rip-off of Monster Hunter, isn't it? Yeah, it just doesn't really. I was playing it today, and I was like, I don't really feel like this is true to the experience, and I worry that some people are going to play it and think, oh, if this is what this is, I don't want to play it.
Well, you play it on a PS4 Pro, don't you?
Yes.
Because I played on the original PS4 and it
Mm.
looks kind of bad.
It looks pretty bad on the Pro as well. So you get
it does.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get. My impression is that they've been on handhelds for so long that I think that they're kind of it's riffing off that kind of graphical style, I guess. And as much as I want every game to be as pretty as it can, I don't think that's necessarily the thing about Monster Hunter that matters all that much. With the Pro, you get 3 options, which is all that stuff is starting to annoy me when it comes to console games. Like one of the reasons I love console gaming is just that it's kind of, you put a game in or you download a game and you just play it and you don't need to worry about all the bullshit that you normally do with the PC in terms of calibration. And having 3 options at the start of a game now, and no way to preview them, so no way to see what it actually does. So in this game, you've got you can prioritize frame rate, you can prioritize resolution. So we're used to those 2 at this point, really. But then you've also got you can prioritize graphics, I guess. So like post-processing effects and all that kind of stuff. I went with frame rate because I think a game like this, you're going to want as good a frame rate as you can. Even with that on, the frame rate wasn't great. I felt like it was pretty much a solid 30, but didn't really feel like it was nowhere near 60, put it that way.
No.
So I wonder, how does it play for you?
It was. I'm one of those that don't notice the frame rate that much, but it was definitely not even 30.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, and hopefully that stuff gets ironed out. I would hope so.
I saw some screenshots that
Does
made
this game come out on PC at all?
It will do after the console releases. Yeah, so I imagine if I enjoy this game as much as I think I'm going to enjoy this game, then I'll probably get it on PC in the future as well.
Because I think that's going to be really that. Because it's for me, it seems like a really good PC game.
But I don't think this game. It doesn't look like it should be struggling to run on a PS4. Like it isn't that impressive, and the world isn't that like we've got so many big, huge open world games now. I don't see why this one would be so.
The game has so many animation.
There are a lot
rendering,
of
so it's so many like movements all the time. So of course,
but it does that. It does that thing where like if the creature is more than a few meters away from you, it starts ramping down the animation. The new Halo 5 was quite bad for that. Like if you're looking at an enemy in the distance, and obviously a lot of Halo 5 levels are really open plan, you notice straight away the animation is completely cut down to just like a few frames. I see a lot of games doing that these days.
Oh yeah, Melon, remember we were playing Dauntless and the monster flew away and it was going at like 3 frames per second. Hilarious.
Yeah, it looks so bad.
Yeah. The screenshots.
It was really smooth and then suddenly just.
The screenshots for this game look amazing, but I'm guessing the screenshots are rather than the actual game itself.
Okay, Jordan. So basically, what you're saying is this new Monster Hunter game isn't going to be good. Kind of like what I said every time you bring it up. Moving on. What other game did you play?
The gameplay was explicit. Is that the word? Explicit. Really good.
Yeah, we'll go really good. I fucking love it. I just worry that I think this demo might do the opposite of what they wanted to. I think this might actually convince people not to play it. I think if the game came out is a big critical success and people are talking about it, and somebody comes along that doesn't really know much about the game. It's called Monster Hunter. It sounds fucking awesome anyway, and there's a dinosaur in it, so people are going to buy it if it's good. But I think that especially kind of more casual players who just kind of dip into this beta, I think they'll be like, what the fuck is going on? I have no idea. And I doubt they'll actually buy the game, unfortunately. But I'm really looking forward to it.
And Rob says that the controls are trash. Is it true that there's a training area that really helps with that? I don't know if you've tried that.
Yeah. So Monster Hunter is one of those games where it isn't like you can't just pick it up and kind of understand everything about the game straight away. It doesn't mirror one for one other games in terms of the controls, but it's quite deep. Like it's Capcom game, and it's got like a combo based attack system in it. So it isn't just like light attack, heavy attack. You'll press buttons like 6 times in a row to execute one attack, or a combination of attacks. It's really deep, and that's why people love it. That's why people have loved the handheld versions for years, is because you know, there'll be an initial difficulty spike, but there's so much nuance to the controls, and that's why initially I think they feel convoluted. But there's nuance to them. There's reasons probably why they are the way they are, and I think for people who invest the time in it, if they enjoy it, it's going to be really rewarding. It's kind of like the Souls games in a way.
Yeah, because I was saying it's easy to learn but hard to master. So you have to like master each weapon and each class,
Yeah.
and it's gonna take like forever to do it. But I think it's gonna be worth it because, but that's the other thing, because this game have to be good multiplayer for me to really like.
Have you tried the multiplayer yet?
No, I only played single player for like 10 minutes, so that's it.
So I'm hoping this is just a beta thing, and this is just why they've just set up this way for some weird technical reason. But it's really fucking hard at the moment to do multiplayer properly. So you go into the multiplayer screen, you select which mission you want to do, and then it comes up with a screen asking if you want to matchmake for a game, or if you want to create your own game, or if you've got a code to input which will allow you to join a game. So I played it earlier with a couple of guys, Rob and Adam might be in the chat. And to do it, one of us had to start the game, and then we had to send each other a really long code, which is a mix of like letters, numbers, uppercase, lowercase, and you have to get it fucking spot on just to join that instance of the game. And then when your 20 minutes is up or you complete the level, boom, you're out. And you have to repeat that process again. So I've really got to hope that that's some weird.
Yeah, but that sounds like a weird thing. Because I remember what game was this that did the same thing
Nightfall?
during the beta.
Oh. I've never seen anything like this.
It sounds like Destiny Nightfall. All right, see ya. Finished. You've run out of time. Bugger off. Can you make it longer? Or?
Yeah, but it doesn't just kick you out. It separates you as a party.
All right. Okay. Oh, that does suck.
You have to go through that process again of getting a code.
What was that Monster Hunter game from Sweden that we talked about?
Dauntless?
Huh?
Is it Dauntless?
No.
Another one.
The one where one was playing the monster and 4 guys.
Oh yeah.
Evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evolve. Yeah, they had some similar stuff during the beta, and they changed it to real matchmaking stuff.
I hope in the final release that it's all sorted. Because when you're actually in, it's awesome. It's basically like playing the single player, but you got 2 people with you. There didn't seem to be any kind of performance hit to it, and the game seemed to lend itself nicely to it. I don't know how it works in terms. I'm assuming the enemies ramp up in terms of like the hit points and stuff like that. I've got to guess. But yeah, it was really good fun playing multiplayer. But just to go back to the depth thing, like I played through I finished the first mission. I had a bash at the second one, and we just about ran out of time. And then the third one we barely found the monster. But I just felt like I was not button mashing, but I was just pressing attack, because I didn't understand like the combo system and stuff like that. So yes, like when I went into the training bit and then it comes up on screen, it's like, right, you press like this button 5 times and then finish off with this button. There's a lot of depth there. I'm so used to playing Neo and Dark Souls and stuff like that, where you're basically worried about 2 attacks and there's a few little kind of flourishes on it. This seems a lot more complex, but
is it on point? Like when you do the combos and stuff?
Yeah, seems.
Do you feel like you're doing the movements? If you know.
For me, it felt fine. But I'm not. Give me an example of a game that does that well.
I guess.
To me, it's like an action game.
Hit anything.
Yeah, to me, it's like it's not one where you just kind of click attack, like an MMORPG where you're just clicking a button and then it's attacking for you.
Definitely doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, you feel your when you're doing the combo, like every touch you do, you can see it on the screen. Like,
I think so. Yeah, I probably didn't have enough time with it, but yeah, it seemed.
Dauntless was a bit hit and miss with that.
The first time I did one the combo, like I played that game for like 2 hours, and then I did the combo, and it was something I'd never seen the guy do. So it was cool.
I think Dauntless is such a rip-off of it, because that was it. It's pretty much the same. You press a certain combo, and then you end up doing these special funny things. Which look cool, but they're a bit hit and miss. All right.
Destiny Wars. The not Destiny Wars. What's
Halo Wars.
Never mind.
But did you play, John? Did you play any more Xenoblade?
Yeah, little dribs and drabs this week. I'm finding it difficult to, like I said, there's just so many games, and there's a lot of other games that are kind of tempting me. But every time I go back to it, I'm like, oh no, actually, yeah, I really fucking like this. But it's just, I think it might be the first game that I picked up on Switch, which I'm like, this might be a little too much for the handheld.
Yeah.
Not just graphically, but just in terms, there's a lot in that game, and to kind of play it in the way that I like playing my Switch, which is in kind of,
The toilet.
at most I play the Switch for maybe like, on the toilet. So like at most I'll play the Switch for like 2 hours, if that. Like typically a lot less than that. And like, and what's probably killing it as well, I've got Rocket League. Like the only two things I've got installed on my Switch are Xenoblade and Rocket League. And I'll play like half an hour of Xenoblade, which is not enough time to do anything in that game. And then I just get the Rocket League itch, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna play a couple of rounds of Rocket League.
So I finally got Xenoblade. It finally arrived. Well, I don't know if I told you last week. I don't know if I was having problems with it, but yeah, they sent it from Amazon on release day, which was last Friday, the Friday before the last podcast. Then I wasn't in because they delivered at 8 o'clock at night, which was stupid. So then they said that the following Monday they would deliver it before 3 o'clock, which was great. No, they said between 2 and 3, and I had to leave at 4, and they delivered at 5. Fuckers. And then I rearranged it for the Tuesday, which is the last day before there's loads of holidays, and also 2 days before I went to Norway. And they said I went for a morning delivery slot. And guess what? Apparently morning means until 3 o'clock in Spain. And they still delivered at 4 o'clock. So morning delivery came at 4, which I wasn't there for again. So I couldn't even take it on. I just thought it'd be a perfect game to play when, I've got 3 hours of doing nothing on the plane. That would be amazing. But no. Sir, SEWR, SEUR, sorry, the delivery company in Spain, can go fuck themselves. But I finally got it, and I was going to refund it just to say, like, I don't really want to play it now because there was no point in me. But I'm gonna be streaming a bit less, and that's I'm gonna like chill a bit more with my Switch, and that seems like a decent game to get into.
Yeah, it's really good. I just
yeah, I'm looking forward.
There's just so many games coming out, and I'm just thinking we're
Really?
middle of December, and then fucking from January, February, it's just there's so much. There's already stuff like I've got it'll be Monster Hunter in January. You've got the Shadow of the Colossus remake coming out, which I'll be all over.
I'm so hyped for that. I never played the first one.
Just looks
The
fucking
original.
incredible. Oh my god, you haven't played it?
No.
It's gonna be cool to compare notes on that then, because it's one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm just so fucking up for it.
I stopped playing it. I was even worse. I actually stopped playing it after the first Colossus, after the second Colossus. I think it was. Oh, I think Andre's muted himself.
You're muted, pal.
Yeah. I thought you were just licking your mic. You say something? No, he's still muted.
Still muted.
Yeah. Can't hear you.
Voice muted?
Melon.
He's gonna go postal now.
Andres, yeah. He's on the edge of his tether.
Oh, he's probably been raging all day.
Yeah, maybe he's been speaking for loads for the last 10 minutes. Say hello again, Andre. Nope, it's broken. You're gonna have to get yourself a good mic. Uh-oh. And yeah, Baltimore, I'm going to stream a bit less. Going to go for more quantity over quality. Nope, still nothing. So,
Ben's muted you.
I haven't muted. I haven't done anything. Is he going to restart or something?
Got permaban.
Click, play, permaban. But we'll give thumbs up. Monster Hunter, yes, or Monster Hunter, no? No. Xenoblade, yes, or Xenoblade, no? No.
Andre, it's going to be very
Zelda?
difficult for you to communicate this with your hands, but when have I ever steered you wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting banned from Twitch now. Great.
What?
But
As long as no nipples, it's okay.
yeah, no nipples. That's fine. Right. Actually, no, I think
You're
they
allowed
allow
nipples on Twitch now, aren't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes. But oh no.
or no?
No, me
Hello,
no.
you guys hear me?
Oh.
You guys hear me now? No?
No.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Yay! I'm back. All
No,
right, what I was
who
trying to
said that?
say is Monster Hunter looks shitty. What's it called? Xenoblade looks like a fucking looks like what Mass Effect did. It just gives you a whole bunch of running around and collecting stuff. And
You ever played a JRPG before?
You are the
Yeah,
new Manny.
yeah.
You are
Oh!
Manny now, Andrew. You are Manny.
So what you're saying is Mass Effect is the best JRPG ever made then?
No, that's a WRPG.
WRPG.
What was
Fuck
that?
you, Western,
Western
RPG.
RPG.
Ah.
But
But anyways, I'm back, everybody. How's it going?
Well, while you are
Everything-
back,
What games have you been playing?
go on, tell us.
I beat Wolfenstein 2, and it was fucking incredible.
Yay, thanks for the
Wolfenstein 2 is
spoiler.
probably going to be my game of the year because I fucking love the shit.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah.
And don't talk about like, oh, it's
Oh.
just good scenes.
No, I love fucking everything about that game. Like when I became good at that game, I became fucking ruthless at
Yeah,
that
but
game.
you can't say that Metal Gear Solid is one of your best games and you don't like what cutscenes.
I love cutscenes.
Yeah,
I love cutscenes.
because
What-
last
No,
the last
What,
podcast it was like, oh, it can't be like game of the year. It's just a good cutscenes. It's not a good game.
but Metal Gear backed it up in the gameplay as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
what,
but that does Wolfenstein as well, don't you think?
does it though? 'Cause I don't know.
I think it does because that gameplay is so much fun. It's so and like it's so weird because I played a developer's build of it, and in the game you get a choice of 3 different perks. Like you can get stilts, you can get like a battering ram thing where you can charge people, and you can get like a sneaky thing that makes you crawl into little holes. And it's really cool.
Yeah, I got that one.
I bet you did, man.
Yeah.
And what's it called? And in the build I originally played, you got all 3, and that was really cool because like I was doing fucking everything. But since they only give you 1 in the game, like it.
No. That's not true. I Googled it, and you can do like some side missions, and you can do it like after 2 missions, you can do all the side missions and get all 3 of them.
Yeah,
Fucking liar, Andre.
Hey, let me explain. In the main game, you can only do that, but like in the side missions, yeah, you can find those perks laying around, but you always have to find them, and they're always going to be in the same place. And those side missions are so fun. Like that game is so packed with stuff to do, and I can't wait to play it again with the other character. I know there's not going to be that much of a difference, but I mean, like all the characters in this game are so fucking well realized, and it's just a really fun game, and it's going to be up there for like my game of the year for sure.
I played the whole game in stealth mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I played it. I played it on
for me,
easy.
that was like a perfect stealth game.
Yeah. Like for me, I played it like legit, like dual wielding shotguns the entire time. I was just charging people and like blowing the fuck out of people, switching to my grenade launcher and blowing them up. Like I played it like I would like a Halo game. Like I just have like the best weapons, the most grenades, and I'm just like killing fucking everything. It was like insane. When I play it again, I'm gonna play it more stealthily because it wasn't until the ending where I realized like, oh yeah, these stealth mechanics are pretty good too. And
because the reason I did it was because the story was like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it suited the story that I played stealth.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm gonna play that next.
That game is, Ben, you should play that, and then you should play actually, you should play Walking Dead first. You fucking idiot. Anyways,
it's not gonna be in the game of the year stuff, so I'll say that.
Oh my
next
god,
year.
we should have a cacategory for old game of the year.
We just did the top 100 games of all time.
Yeah, that's what it's called. It somehow made it in there, despite being
Do
terrible.
you guys really have to bother people that much?
Yes, I think we should do like a category where it's like, hey,
every
one
year.
game you should definitely fucking play that we didn't give Game of the Year. Mine would be Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands, which is way too good for its own. It has no right being that good, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways,
Right, I got some breaking news, guys.
Oh.
Break it.
So I don't know how to say this, but
Max Clifford died.
Max Clifford is dead. Yeah. Kevin Spacey
he's dead.
has been accused of groping a member of the Norwegian royal family.
Breaking. This is like 3 days ago.
Awesome.
It's
Oh,
the
would you like to
Norwegian
comment?
beautiful crouches. Crouches, yeah.
Yeah, what?
And so yeah, so what's the story over there, Mellum? What's the
I have
reaction?
no idea, but apparently okay, our princess, she's a maniac. She thinks she says that she can see angels and talk with them,
Oh,
and she
amazing.
has like she made a Norwegian angel school.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh god! No wonder
And
everyone over there is so happy.
Yeah.
So she's really
Had she just read Harry
crazy.
Potter by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
School for school
She's
for
one of these
angels.
idiots that reads Harry Potter and then thinks that they come up with an original idea of having a fucking supernatural school with kids in it.
It sounds amazing, but this was a prince.
But then she married this crazy author and artist, like and that's the guy that got groped as and he's
Who's the
really
guy?
Yeah, the guy was the
yeah,
guy
it's
that
a
got
guy. Kevin Spacey is gay.
Yeah, remember that was. It's not just an excuse.
You didn't know? This is
Hey,
spoiler.
Kevin Spacey came out as gay. Yeah,
Yeah,
good for him, man. You know what? He's so brave.
yeah.
Yeah.
Such a brave man
He should
coming
go
out.
out squeezing everyone's bottoms.
It's like, yeah,
Being
I'm.
brave and whatnot.
I love he said something like,
I say
I'm-
let him finish House of Cards, though, because there's no point in us being punished for this.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything wrong. I think he should be made to do it and not be paid.
I fucking love House of
community
Cards.
service.
All right, this has affected me more than it's affected the gropey.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who's the real victim?
Oh god.
Who's the
Oh
real
god. I'm
victim?
never gonna be able to get a job.
Yeah,
Miko says you're lucky that she's not going to be the queen. Oh my god! Imagine having a queen like that. Ooh.
Oh, that'd be so cool. He groped the queen. That'd be awesome.
I know, but it was the king. It would be the king, wouldn't it? Or yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's mental. Okay, games that we've been playing. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and you know what?
Ooh.
I think I prefer Fortnite to PUBG.
Yay! Exactly. It's a better
Boo.
fucking game.
It's
no,
All
it
around.
isn't.
it's better looking, I think.
It's better looking. It's more fun. It's
Yeah,
prettier to look
it's
at.
like an arcade version.
Yeah.
We're saying like that. Fortnite is like a McDonald's Happy Meal, whereas PUBG is more
PUBG
like
is
a really
being stranded in a fucking desert and forced to kill people. Yeah.
no, it's
That's
like
a very
a
good comparison.
chewy piece of meat. You know, it's kind of it's got some quality in there. It's very kind of rough around the edges. You got to chew. You got to cut out the rough stuff. But yeah, I mean, I really like PUBG. It's still one of my favorite games this year. But Fortnite, I'm really digging, as the youth say.
And now with that 50v50 mode that's coming out soon.
Oh, it's
that
out
looks
already.
fucking-
Yeah, that's good. No, it sucks.
It's bad. Yeah,
It's bad?
yeah.
Really?
We played it.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Just-
The thing is, you have to be really lucky the first 15 minutes.
Mhm.
Because it's like 50 versus 50. Of course, you're gonna have to be careful.
Mhm.
And the end game is just the majority wins.
Yeah.
Anyway, it has nothing to do with skills. It
No.
has nothing to do with it.
You just got to
It's
pray
just
that
luck.
people on your team are all
So-
right.
So the winning is just where everybody's landing at
Yeah.
the start of the game.
So kind of like PUBG.
No,
Well,
because
PUBG, you make
PUBG
your
is
own.
all about skills.
Oh my god, it's all about skills unless you land in like some place and you know what? There's no guns here. Weird. There's no armor. I've seen
Yeah.
both of you play PUBG and get mad at the fact that there was nothing there when you landed. So
Yeah.
isn't it kind of the same? Like
Yeah,
it
but
all-
just because we are salty doesn't mean the game is bad.
Yeah. I get salty at some great games. But Rob says he gets less angry. And Night Traveller, who's been playing PUBG for ages, he played Fortnite with us for the first time tonight and said it's better looking, it's more intuitive and less clunky. It just feels really smooth when you play it.
I agree, but for me, PUBG is a better game.
For you as well. And that's the thing, when we do the game of the year, it's not going to be what we think is like the best game. It's going to be which one we enjoyed the most, I've decided. And I think that's a better way. That's a better way to judge it. Because if you're saying, oh, which is the best game, you got to think of it like objectively. Of course, like Breath of the Wild might win, but some people might not have enjoyed it as much as others. So yeah, it's going to be based on what game you enjoy the most. And we need to organise a date to do that. I'm guessing it'll be just after Christmas or before the New Year?
I have the day after Christmas off, so if you want to do it then.
Sounds good for me.
Let me see.
And I'm not gonna have any fucking family here, and I'm gonna be by my goddamn self
Oh, well,
because my fucking dumb shit fuck ass. I hate my life. I'm
your
so
brother.
mad.
You talk about Manny.
Fuck Manny.
Are you okay? Are you okay on the 26th, Mellum?
No.
Oh, when
Too
are you?
bad. You're out of it.
When are you back? Is John
I
frozen?
can I can try to make it because it's a bit. I think we can schedule around on work during the
No, don't come. I don't want
the Christmas week.
Wait, I need Mellum. He'll because I need Mellum to be on my side for a bit of the battle royale games. They're going out there because PUBG's getting their 1.0 release soon.
Jordan, we need to team up. I don't like you, and you know this, but we need to team up and make sure fucking PUBG doesn't
That's
win.
one way to get him on your side.
That's a good way to team up. I don't like you, but please come on.
Such a happy podcast.
It's an
this.
argument.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give me
PUBG
1
won't,
minute.
PUBG won't be winning. I can promise you that.
Well, maybe Fortnite, but still.
I will argue that Fortnite deserves it over PUBG because first off, Fortnite was released. It was released before PUBG, so technically,
But
PUBG is just a fucking clone of Fortnite.
PUBG is great fun. I loved it. I've enjoyed 180 something hours, maybe 200 hours by now playing that game. It's gonna be decent.
I enjoyed 180 hours of masturbating this year, but I'm not proud of myself for it. All right.
You're gonna put in your game of the year. The game of the year this year is Andre's cock. But nobody played it. So also, Mellum and I have both played the Destiny 2 DLC, and it makes Destiny go. The DLC is like. It's like well, Destiny 1 was like a cake with no filling, and now they've just sprinkled a bit of icing on it, and you still want more. But it's just like, as far as DLC is concerned, it shouldn't be DLC. It should be in the main game. It's a bit of an extra quest, which is quite interesting. It takes you to some interesting places. It takes you to Mercury, and there's a cool thing where you go into this area, like in the future and in the past, and if these people had killed everyone or if they hadn't. So it's kind of cool seeing the situation on Mercury in these different events. But then after that you're left with a new zone to walk around in Mercury, which has one event, and it's like a circular zone, so it's pretty small. There's a new raid layer, but I haven't really seen it. The final boss looks pretty cool, the new one, but it's still a bit meh. Nightfall, which you all know about, that used to have a like a prestige version, but because they've increased the level cap, people who don't have the expansion can't do the prestige one anymore. Same with these prestige strikes. It's just a bit meh. It's nothing. It's just kind of, well, you can't polish a mediocre turd, and I'm a bit
Are we
disappointed.
talking
with it.
about the shit game?
Yeah, Destiny DLC. What did you think to it, Mellum?
It's the story was good until it ended.
Very quickly, yeah.
Yeah, and I like what changes they made with that you can get more powerful gear now, so you can level up a bit faster.
Yeah, they've made it so that
And-
you've got like 3 heroic strikes, and you've got some powerful gear, and I think there's another one as well. So yeah, you can level up a bit faster, which is good because they've increased the level cap to 325 or 330 with mods, I think.
Also, you can now purchase legendary engram for legendary shards.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
that
really?
means the grinding is back, because you can grind up to farm for if you want like one kind of weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So they made the grind back a little, and that's good. But I still think it's a bit too slow leveling, and I think it's not enough content on at the end game. And I really need a reason to play PvP, other than that get good.
Yeah,
I want like if it was like a ranking or anything,
Yeah.
I would play it so much more.
I really like in the DLC. I love that. Sorry, yeah. I don't know if it's DLC or if it's exclusive to that. But Shax now has got these. In fact, Shax and all the people who do. I think Jack Savala. I'm not sure if anyone else has, but you can you do season-long tasks or quests. So it's like kill 250 people in the Crucible, and you get some bonus armor. Kill or do
It's
20 of these.
ornaments, not armor.
Are they just ornaments?
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, ornaments.
Yeah, it's armor ornaments.
Well, fuck that then.
So and everybody will see that you are playing a lot.
Yeah, it looked cool, but still.
Yay.
uh,
Fuck that.
yeah, I am not going to be like as John said. There are so many games out now that Destiny's not on my current playing list. I'll go back to it every now and again just for a little play, but it's not really keeping me. And this DLC is definitely not bringing me back.
We play a lot of other shitty games, so we can keep playing that as well.
Yeah, that's true. But I know I'm gonna try and I don't think I will, but I want to play a lot of Persona 5 and try and get as far as I can in that game because I love that game. Yeah, so that's
That is a good game.
Yeah, that is a very
I
good
want to
game.
play that game so fucking bad.
That game needs. I think that needs to be in the top 10 game of the year.
Nope. Too Japanese, as some would say.
Some would say. John,
No,
did you like
Waifu
Persona?
over there?
Big
The
people
waifu?
say. No waifu.
Did you play it, John? You played it a bit, didn't you?
You asked me this last week.
Yeah, and the week before, didn't I?
Yeah.
Seems to be the running joke by accident. Right, okay. Is that it for games? Andre, you played Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I
forget?
started playing Resident Evil 7. I'm like 2 hours into it. I really fucking like that game. It's
Scary.
it's very stressful, which I don't really need in my life right now because my life is just a pile of dog shit right now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying what I've played so far. It's very scary. It's very like it doesn't feel like a Resident Evil game. Like I mean, I've only played
Really?
like
Oh.
2 Resident Evil games, but like this feels like a complete. You could have named this You could have named this Outlast 3, and I would have been like, oh, this is pretty good. This is a pretty great Outlast game. It's the puzzles are interesting. They're like cool to figure out.
Yeah.
It's nothing too challenging. I mean, I'm playing it on easy because I don't need the stress of fucking being chased by somebody. I don't like the designs of those black monster thingies, those like slime monsters. I think those look hideous. They look, and not in like a cool way. They look like boring. I'd rather be shooting zombies and stuff.
Are you playing Prey by accident? I haven't found any.
No, I'm not. So I just got to the space station in it, and
I've not got very far because I'm playing it in VR, so I'm freaking terrified. But I'm currently.
Like as I'm playing it, I'm thinking like, how the fuck is Ben ever gonna play this in VR? That sounds like the worst experience. Like that game is relatively scary, and I can't. I just don't like rednecks. Like rednecks are something that very much like scares me the most. Like that's why Outlast 2 was so good for me. Like I fucking get so scared of religious rednecks. That's like the worst type of thing.
Yeah, me too. But then I'm up to the bit where I was at a table with them.
Oh my god, that's like so early on.
Yeah, I'm like that's an hour and a half into it. Like I've been taking it so slowly. I'm like, whoa, what's around here? I think I'm coming up to a boss. I quickly looked on the internet and there's a boss coming up apparently in the garage.
Oh man, that boss fight. Those boss fights are like. I mean, I just fought the mom for the first time, and she's like a fucking really weird lady, man. And I don't know. I really like it so far. Everybody I've talked to says like, yeah, the first 2/3 of that game are incredible. The last part of it is like a piece of garbage, which makes me kind of sad because like I'm really liking it so far and knowing that it's just gonna go downhill.
I don't know. I saw the ending, so it doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Everyone just tells me it becomes like an action game. It becomes like less scary and more just killing things. And I mean, I usually have a very different opinion from the mass majority. I think
it's probably not the game. It's just you being in this.
Yeah. I like Life is Strange for that matter. Like I like weird games. I like genuinely bad games, and I can't wait for Life is Strange. That has to come out this year. Oh, fucking put that in my top 10. You hear
Who
me?
says that Life is Strange is a bad game?
Ben,
No,
Jordan.
I played it. I played the original. I liked the
You said
original.
you didn't beat it because you hate it.
Why do you mean it's a bad game?
I beat the original. I finished
did
it.
you?
Yeah, and I let
Oh,
that
yeah, you-
fucker die. Spoiler alert.
God, you play this game and man, you'll take that back.
I was so
Chloe is such an interesting character in
I was
this game.
so
And I
happy
think-
that she like what the options that you get at the end. I was so happy at one of them. I'm like, I
Oh
know
my
which
God.
one I'm choosing. Everyone's like, it's such a tough decision. I'm like, no, it's not.
I tried
There's one bad part in that game, and that's when you have to find
Start
those
it.
things in the
stealth
junkyard.
part. Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
Oh
bad
my
part.
God.
That's
That-
the only bad part.
That took me 3 hours, and I had to go on the
Yeah.
internet and find out because there was one that was hidden inside a building. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
that one. You had to go around the train track and into a building, and I had no idea. I remember going like combing back and forth across. Like, I don't understand where this last bottle is. Fuck that.
But yeah, this new game, Life is Strange Episode 2. Life is Strange Episode 1 has probably one of the best, like, what is that called? I don't know what
Hooks.
kind of genre it is. Well, yeah, no, not hooks. Like, it has like one scene that is going to be in a lot of people's moments of the year. I guarantee you.
In the Before the
Because
Storm.
it's like, yeah, Before the Storm. Like, it's a part where you play Dungeons and Dragons, and it's like, it's very base, but it's so fucking cool to like see, like, to enter. I guarantee you this third episode, the reason it's taken so long to come out is because they're going to put something like that in it again, because it was such a cool little experience to have. Life is Strange it's a weird game. It shouldn't be my type of game, but I fucking love. And god damn it, Chloe is a good character in it, which is insane. I hate Max. I don't like Max in the original game.
Oh,
But that's the point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
when
But
is
yeah, moving on. I'm also playing Golf Story like right now. I love Golf Story. What a fucking
weird?
funny, cute game. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm. How much is Life is Strange? I kind of think that it might be in the 12 deals of Christmas that we get in the UK on the EU store. £20. I can't justify that because I want the deluxe one.
Don't buy the deluxe one. You don't need that.
But doesn't it come with that extra episode that's going to have the original characters in it?
Yeah, and you didn't like the original character, so I don't recommend that.
Oh, but it kind of might just get Star Wars Battlefront instead.
I'm never gonna buy Star Wars. Yeah,
I thought I was obvious. I thought that troll was
until
really.
you guys go on sale.
I thought that
Until you guys go on
trolling
sale,
was
then I'll
obvious.
buy it.
No, I'm
I
not.
know,
I am not
know.
gonna buy that.
Fuck you. I guarantee you buy it. I
No.
bet you Ben buys it in the next year.
No.
Is this gonna
I-
be a movie podcast after next week, by the way?
Oh,
Can it be for like a little bit?
Yes.
Oh,
let's talk about it now.
God, I haven't seen any trailer. Oh.
Yeah. What? When is it actually out in non-London? Because apparently in the UK it's out the day before.
It's out on the 15th here.
Yeah, it's 12th. No, 13.
The 13th.
I'm gonna see it 10 o'clock in the morning by myself. I'm gonna see it.
Nice.
I might get the midnight. I might get midnight tickets. When is it? I don't want it today. I'm just looking. So yeah, tell us something. Are we?
Some reaction to it. The premiere was yesterday, and everyone's come out saying it's the best fucking Star Wars film since Empire. So
It's Thursday to Friday. Is it on Thursday? Is it on Friday that it's officially released?
Friday in the
16th?
States.
Oh, 15th. Yeah, I think it's the same here as well. When do you say you're seeing it, Melon?
What?
When do you say you're seeing it? Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah, Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Why is it here on a Friday? That's not fair. All right.
Why is Norway getting it before the UK?
Are you sure,
Because,
Melon? Are you sure it's on Wednesday?
Yeah, it is. I already ordered the tickets.
Oh, it's dodgy. Yeah, they've got the money. All right, let's go into the news because we've got quite a lot of news. Oh, Miko's seeing it on Wednesday as well. God damn it! Right.
Start spreading the news.
Click, 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 play.
Click, click, play news. Da 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 da. News time. It's time for the news. And yeah, it is out earlier in Norway for some reason because Miko's seeing it on Wednesday too. Also, W9 says he fell asleep he nearly fell asleep, or he literally fell asleep, so that means he did fall asleep during Rogue One in the cinema.
Rogue One is
I fell asleep watching it, but I was watching it on my sofa.
the thing with the Rogue One, the characters didn't have enough screen time, and it didn't evolve any, so
No.
it was so hard to give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome though.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. I loved it, but the characters aren't interesting enough.
Yeah. I just kind of fell asleep. I was really tired. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, probably everywhere it gets Star Wars on either the 14th or 15th.
Stop fucking lying.
But the full global release schedule. Here we go. 13th is United Arab Emirates, Belgium, Colombia, Denmark, Finland, France, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Sweden, Slovenia, Slovakia, Turkey, Taiwan, and that's it. They're the only countries that get it early. That's weird.
So weird.
I can tell you all about it. Don't worry.
But if you're in China, you've got to wait till the 5th of January.
Oh, I'm gonna send some. Oh, you can. You guys can't. Yeah.
We can block you. But yeah, do you want to know what it's called in Norway?
What?
It's called Star
Wait,
Wars.
guys. I
Last-
just got back. I just heard back from my new roommate, probably.
Ooh.
And I'm probably gonna have to go check or go look at the place. It's a very, very inexpensive place I'm staying at from now on, and this guy has he has a PlayStation 4. Yay! So now I have every system. Oh, and I can bring my TV, and then we can become friends. His
Get
name is
married.
Aaron, and we're probably gonna fucking live together for the rest of our lives.
Is he hot?
Perfect.
I have no idea. I haven't met him yet. I'm gonna try to set up a time to go see him today. But I just want to let you guys know I'm not gonna be here anymore. So I'm gonna be
Aye.
fucking sad somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, as long as we get to see you.
So we'll see about this. We'll see what happens.
Son Jedi is the name in Turkey. Just Son Jedi.
Sanjay. All right, moving on from Star Wars. What else do you have? What's in the news?
What's in the news,
We forgot
Jordan?
one game, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Forgot one game.
Which one?
Yeah. Yonder the Cloud Catcher Chronicles.
That looked interesting.
Everyone forgot about that game.
It's the most beautiful game ever.
Have you played Life is Strange?
That tickled me pink. Yeah, I will say.
Or
Fucking
Firewatch?
hate
It's-
like a strange joke.
It's been running to the ground, hasn't it?
Jordan, do you really hate Life is Strange?
No, this is the annoying thing. I quite like Life is Strange.
But you've
It
grown
isn't
to
great,
hate it.
Great, is it? It's certainly not fucking game of the year, and it's not something that we should be spending so much time talking about.
It's our kind of. Is it like Bioshock? It's turned into just Life is Strange.
Life is Strange is a Bioshock Castlevania.
Metroidvania, side scrolling,
Yeah, but
Souls
let's
like.
just end on that note
Yeah.
with the Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's a good game. We're done.
Stranger Things. Yeah.
Yeah, Stranger Things is also a good cell phone game.
All right. So yeah, that rancher thing, or whatever you got, Melon. Good. You say it's very beautiful.
It's real. We don't have to talk about it. It's a farmer simulator game with an
Ooh.
open world adventure something farmer that it looks really pretty.
I love that. I saw it and I said, "Oh, when are they coming out of beta?" And you're like, "Oh, it is." It looked like a really good game that's in beta that could they could progress with it and make it look really good. But I think they just were like, "No, ship it out." Pridler in the chat says, "Life is Strange is my porn. Porn if I was to hit my dick with a hammer." Oh, okay.
Oh, that went several places.
W9
Some people are into that, aren't they?
Well, W9 says that Stranger Things kills his erections.
me in the
Should hope so.
balls.
It's got full of kids. Jordan, we've got loads of news. Get to it, boy.
Teenagers. So
That's what Roy Moore said.
we're going to kick off with the Game Awards. I'm going to give you the results, just because I'm looking at this list and I didn't know half of these. I think everything that came out of the Video Game Awards was more around the actual announcements. And the
Yeah, nobody
trailers.
cared about
Big
that.
hitters there, so
Weren't half
Yeah.
of the awards just given off screen as well? It's like, oh yeah, this won Best RPG, by the way. I'm like, whoa.
That kind of bothers me, but I kind of understand.
Yeah.
I wish they would do like a more like a screen
Okay.
thing, like because Jeff Keighley would randomly come out and be like, "All right, everybody, I hope everyone's having a good time. Rocket League wins best sports game. We should talk about this."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh wait, what'd you say?"
But don't you think actually it was quite professional for one? Apart from the random McDonald's
Oh,
adverts,
it-
it looks so much better this year.
Yeah, it was really good this year. This year was
I love the medley at the start.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really awesome.
Yeah, and
Nice.
I just thought it was. I was actually typing on Twitter. This looks really professional. But then some woman in the chat was in the audience just stood up with her phone and was like, "You get your first order off McDonald's with Uber Eats if you use this code." Blah, blah. And like I was like, "Oh great, she's ruined it. Pressing for money." But yeah, go on then, Jordan.
is
Tell us the
professional
results. Yeah.
So I'm going to give you the results. I'll quickly run through these now. So as we probably all know, Game of the Year was Breath of the Wild.
Life is Strange. Oh, okay.
Breath of the Wild, safe choice. Yeah. Are we going for a safe
This
choice?
is an odd
for
one.
ours?
Best
Safe
game
choice.
best game direction, Nintendo. I would assume that you're supposed to pick a specific game, but Nintendo won best game direction.
Best
apparently.
game direction.
Yeah,
Oh, probably for Zelda.
But Nintendo isn't a game.
agreed.
Oh, we've got the old Nintendo game.
It's a bad game.
Best narrative. Some
Voted
game
by
I've heard
grandmothers.
of.
What was it? Wait, no. What was the best
Or Revenge of the
narrative?
Finch.
Yes.
Don't recognize it. It won't bother you.
You mean the game that Jordan's quoted by saying, I don't see any story there. Dark Souls have a better story. You just gotta read everything. Yeah, well, this is just a good story.
I didn't say there wasn't a story, just not a very good one.
Somebody in
I-
Discord
I-
said, yeah, no, in my Discord, people were like, one person said, what do you mean it won best narrative? That's a joke. And someone else was like, no, what are you talking about? That's the best thing about it was the story. It was the sub.
Yeah.
Maybe you just didn't get it, Jordan. It had like a sub
It's the only thing about
thing
it.
in it about
Only
mental
thing's
health
gone.
issues, which was really, really good.
It was just a really cool, it was almost like just like a short film. Like I wish there was less gameplay so I could make like
Exactly.
roommates.
That's exactly what I said. Make it a short film.
Yeah.
That's what those type of things need to be. Best action game was Wolfenstein 2.
fuck yeah,
Best art
Yeah,
direction was Cuphead, which
I agree.
fuck yeah. That game is only art direction.
Yeah.
They have to say that.
Yeah.
I think the game looks fucking awesome, but it literally just
And because
But
because it's a difficult game, if you say it's really good, then you look cool. It's like Dark Souls.
but
People only like
the
Dark
reason
Souls
we
because it's
like it,
difficult.
It's nostalgia. It's not an original or anything.
But it's
Yeah,
very
it-
original
it's
in the
not
game,
it's
isn't it?
aesthetic.
I can't
Yeah.
name anything that looks like it.
So they have to say it's the best. But
Look,
it
I'm
isn't
looking
the
at
best looking
I'm
game.
looking at Wildland. No, I'm looking at what's that game with the dinosaurs? Horizon Zero Dawn.
Dawn.
And it looks like a beautiful game. It looks, I mean, what they showed at the game thing as like a preview, like when they're announcing like all the,
Yeah, the trailer and stuff.
it looked so boring. It looked like the same as like the 3 that went right before it. It was just a lush forest, and that's fine. I've seen that so much. Cuphead is like the one game this year that I can say right now I have never played a game that looks even remotely similar to it.
Mm.
That's why I
Not
think
yet. Wait till next year.
Yeah, but it's still not original.
The art's
it's
not original, but in a game, I think it
What
is.
is original?
It's
What other game in that category is more original than Cuphead?
But it's original in a game. It's not original.
Persona
Yeah,
5.
Persona
personally,
5,
I
yeah.
would pick Persona 5.
Yeah, just look at the menu and fucking Persona
Yeah.
5, and it's more.
I forgot.
And
I
the
forgot
game
Persona
made
5.
this year.
Persona should have
I
won.
get it. Like,
Persona
Cuphead's
5
a stunning game, but for me personally, I think, yeah, it's a weird one.
I think what Cuphead has over Persona is it's more consistent. Like Persona does try to switch it up too often when it goes to like the 2D and the 3D, and like the cutscenes are different from the gameplay and everything like that. And it all meshes so well together. But what Cuphead does, like you have to admit, like the work that went behind Cuphead is like incredible. And like I don't have any nostalgia for cartoons like that. I don't. Like
But I think it's like I think it's the subjective.
yeah. I mean, all these
I think
categories.
it's
are-
right subjective and it's not objective.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
If anything, I
That's
would have given the golf story because it's
So
fucking.
we're on this. That's the second award we've discussed out of 20. Is it? This is gonna be a long show.
Best role playing game was Persona 5.
Yeah, that's good. I agree.
Divinity, I would probably potentially argue,
I
but
find-
both really fucking good.
Yeah.
Best fighting game was Injustice 2. I feel that is good. Industry Icon Award was Carol Shaw. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, she was the
Anybody
one of the
know?
first women in video games. She created a game, or she was
Like a
director.
developer, yeah.
Yeah, she was brilliant. I saw it and I was getting. I got a little bit emotional watching her. She had like a really nice video montage, and she came on and gave her. She's obviously quite old, and I'm not sure if she's got some kind of illness, but she seemed a bit.
What game is this?
I
did-
skipped past it.
Yeah, she went on a.
Edith Finch. Is it- Best family game was Super Mario Odyssey.
No,
Weird.
because
category,
that's
but-
crap. It's like to play with your family, because that 2-player thing's crap.
No, but it's genre family game. That's the
Yeah,
genre.
Do you know what it
I
should
guess
be?
Just like
You don't have to
Acce-
play
accessible to all, I guess.
What I think
It's like a
Uh,
family movie.
it'd be Quiplash,
Best
Jackbox.
Best action adventure game was The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I give it that, yeah.
Best student game was Level Squared. No idea what that category or
Hmm.
game is. Best score goes to Nia.
Yeah.
Audio design
Ah,
goes
it
to
was?
I think it should have been Persona.
Yeah.
I did love a lot.
Oh, but-
I did love it, Baltimore. I just think the 2-player thing was a bit pointless. Whereas in the past, haven't Mario games always had 2-player co-op? Or the majority have had
No,
co-op.
the 3D ones. not
Yeah.
necessarily,
Oh, yeah.
no.
the 3D. I don't think there's ever been a 3D Mario game with 2-player.
No?
Unless it's
No.
like
Mario Kart.
Galaxy. Mario Kart. Mario
Yeah,
Party.
The only one I can think of, like original Super Mario Brothers had it, but then
Oh, yeah.
did Mario World have 2-player?
Mario World did have
Mm.
2-player, and Mario, all the Wii Marios, like the 2D, most 2D Marios now have like 2 players at the same time.
Galaxy
Before
is
it
as
was
well.
like whenever.
Somebody says that Galaxy is 2-player.
Galaxy, like you can just
So there were 2-player
one
games,
person
yeah.
controls Mario, and the other one just kind of shoots stuff at the screen. Like it wasn't two
Okay.
people on the screen at once. Mario 64 has a really cool mod that I think was only recently taken down, which allowed I think 12 people on like one map. It was just ridiculous, yeah. Like look up videos for that if you want to like laugh, because it's just people going crazy like as Luigi and Yoshi and all that.
All right. Well, next one.
All those.
Oh my god,
Best
the
audio
elephants that live
design.
above me are fucking pissing me off. Sorry. If you hear banging, it's I live underneath a herd of elephants that just walk on their heels, I think. What was that? Sorry, Jordan, what was that? I'm just flipping my shit here.
Best audio design was Hellblade.
I thought that game was
I hear
dire.
Yeah. Best performance was the lady that played the lady in Hellblade, Melina Juergens, I guess. Games for Impact was Hellblade because it's in some way about mental health, apparently.
Yeah.
Best ongoing game was Overwatch.
What?
Uh,
Should be
So
Destiny.
best handheld game. So this is a weird
Oh,
category now,
what's
isn't it?
come out
Best
this
handheld
year?
game because why isn't
Ongoing.
Zelda? No, it didn't, it's so the ongoing game category, I guess, is just games for
Oh.
service. So yeah, games for service for games. So like Rocket League, I guess
Mm.
Destiny would potentially fit in there, stuff like that.
Didn't
best
PUBG win
handheld-
anything?
Yeah.
I'm sure Destiny won something, didn't they?
No, PUBG. Player unknown.
Multiplayer was PUBG. Yeah. So with the handheld, Metroid: Samus Returns won it. Now, my argument would be, why wouldn't Zelda win that? I played that 100% in handheld.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think that is like a weird like it doesn't make sense that it wasn't nominated or it's like not. But I feel like that'd be cheating almost.
The Switch is the best handheld console ever made.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that is weird. Maybe they're gonna have to like look into that later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next year.
If you give me
mobile
a-
game.
if you give me a Pokemon MMO, I will buy it.
yeah.
Best mobile game was Monument Valley 2. I
Yeah.
know nothing about that.
PUBG actually lost
Um,
to Overwatch for best ongoing game. Surely PUBG's better as an ongoing game than Overwatch.
Oh no, but PUBG hasn't been made yet. So once it's made, then it might be.
Coming out this year.
Second map. Best VR game was Resi 7. Makes sense.
That's cool.
It's
I
the
like
only
that.
good one, yeah.
I say between that and what is it?
Super hot.
Super hot.
But they
Super
were last year, weren't they? Like, so there were some decent ones last year. I mean, Res Infinite was really, really good. But this year,
Was
it's
Super
just
Hot
been Res.
not this year for VR?
Maybe for PSVR, but it was on Vive and
It
stuff
was on
last
the
year.
other thing.
Okay. Maybe that's why. Strategy game is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So
Ooh, did you
Nintendo's
see?
Such a good year.
Did we talk about the
Uh,
DLC? Is that coming up? Oh, we haven't
Sorry?
talked about about the DLC that's come out. That's not in the news. They're updating it
Yeah,
to
so
have
the
PvP.
free update. So is it just local multiplayer though?
I think it's
hear?
local, yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome for free DLC.
Yeah. But best racing game was Forza Motorsport 7, and that was quite a packed crowd this year. There's been quite a few racing games.
It's really good.
Multiplayer was PlayerUnknown. Indie game was Cuphead.
Yes, multiplayer
We got
PUBG.
best independent game was Cuphead. Then best debut independent game was also Cuphead. Best horror game was The Evil Within 2.
Wanted
Really?
to play that.
Crazy.
I haven't played
When
that
did
yet.
was Resi 7 this year?
January, yeah.
They're fucking crazy.
I
If they're
can't wait
saying
to
that.
play it.
Yeah, Resident Evil.
That's just an example of them trying to spread like the amount of games that they're talking about, because there's no, like, I've played both of those games and Evil Within 2 doesn't fucking touch Resi 7.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
That's a really weird one. Most anticipated game was The Last of Us Part 2. Trending game was Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, Alex is a nice guy.
What a lad.
Yes.
Best esports game was Overwatch, but we all know really it was Rocket League. Best esports player was I Don't Give a Fuck. Best esports team was Cloud9. No idea who that is. Chinese
That's
Fan Game
that's
Awards.
American team.
No idea. So that's it. That's all the
Mhm.
awards that matter.
But-
The only surprise there for me was The Evil Within 2. I think that's crazy.
Can I just say that
Best gaming podcast was Click Play.
it was
Yes.
indeed. Yes, thank you everyone for that.
The
Just
giant beast cast was robbed.
yeah, no bomb. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Bombcast, Beastcast. It's a toss up. Which one's best each week?
I like beast cast because they in New York.
New York. They are funny.
And I ride
Oh.
the subway with them.
Do you? Have you seen them?
No, never.
But just one thing, we said earlier that the Division's got really good. I know it was a while ago we said that. I just quickly looked on Steam. It's currently 70% off. So if you've not played the Division, €15, 12 English pounds, like, I don't know, $100. It's a really cheap right now. So go and get it. You'd love it.
Yeah.
Just before we move on,
Everything
Pridler,
from
yeah,
You know,
Ubisoft.
my
is great.
brother is the reason.
True.
I was playing that with my brother, like when it came out, and like we were having such a great time.
It's a
And
good
then I
co-op
stopped
game.
playing for like, yeah, it's an awesome co-op game.
Mm.
And then my brother got to like level 20 and like the next day while I was like at work. And I'm like, well, now I can't fucking play it with you. And then I just kind of stopped
Oh, you
playing
can.
altogether.
You can repeat them.
Yeah, I know, but like now everyone's like level 20 and like they're kicking my ass. And
Pridler in the chat says, the Division is becoming good. Yeah, it's really good, especially with this new stuff. I might actually get around to Platinum it. I'm so close. I've got like 2.
Ubisoft can't make games. You
How?
just have to realize that.
yeah,
Well, they need
The
to.
Division was always good.
Yeah, I liked it from the very start. I was a real big. I actually preferred the Division to. Well, I preferred it to Destiny 2, definitely, but it was on par with Destiny for me.
what do you like more?
If Beyond Good and Evil 2 is a bad game. I'm never gonna buy a Ubisoft game ever. I'm
I tried
calling
to
it
play
now.
that this week on the. I played like the HD remaster and played like the first. It starts off with like a boss fight and
Beyond Good and Evil 1.
it wasn't immediately
Mhm.
grabbing me. Everyone seems to love it. Should I persevere with that game?
No,
I never played it.
I fucking hated it.
What?
I don't know why
Um,
it gets so much fucking love.
Oh, Pridler, pretty much every
but Beyond
Ubisoft
Good and
game I
Evil
love.
2
I
looks
really like
really
them.
good.
Ubisoft have
Good
good
should we bash
games.
to the news because there's a lot of it.
Go on then. No more awards?
That's it for the awards.
Ah,
So there's a lot of news, as you can imagine, with the Game Awards and also PSX.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll go through it. Don't necessarily need to talk through each one, I guess, but I'll just go through them. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild expansion pass. So the second DLC is now out. You get a motorbike, so I'm so fucking in on that. That looks really good.
and it came out. I love that. It's like
A
out
motorbike in
tonight.
Zelda?
Yeah.
Motorbike in Zelda, yes.
Vellum's
I
face.
just love the idea, like, because that world is so expansive, it takes so long to fucking traverse it. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm assuming you could just use that bike wherever, that's going to be awesome. But they'll probably make it so that it breaks every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wheels fall off every 10 meters, no doubt.
Hmm.
You have to make a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that seems to have gone down well in terms of an expansion. What hasn't gone down well is Destiny 2. We've kind of already talked about it. It seems like it's a bit of a shit show. I'm surprised they released it. They must have known that it wasn't going to get the best reception, and obviously already, the Destiny hype train is very much broken down.
Yeah. They could have delayed.
I would have thought
they could have delayed. In fact, they should have delayed it 2 months, added to it, and people wouldn't be like, "Oh, they said that they would release it at Christmas. We've got to wait." They wouldn't have said that. They'd been like, "Well, yeah, the game's only just come out. Give us a little free update or something, and then release the DLC." It was stupid. I mean, how salty
maybe they're looking at the figures and there's still loads and loads of people playing it and loads of people buying it, so maybe they don't care. But for me, is from a PR perspective, like I said, the narrative was already pretty negative. If that was what I was going to release, I would have reconsidered that and pushed it into next year. But it's out when
do you expect a Destiny 3?
Yes.
I'm waiting for the expansion. That'll be the big one.
I'm still waiting for Destiny to become the platform that it should be, so hopefully that is Destiny 3. Mega Man 11 has been announced. Anybody excited for Mega Man 11?
No.
I am.
That's been announced for a couple of weeks.
But they're coming out for Switch is what I think is the best part of the news.
The Mega Man X. So what is the Mega Man X games then? Like, are they different from the numbered games?
I've never played any of them.
I've only played Mega Man X, like the first Mega Man X, on an emulator.
Is it like Mega Man X1 or is Mega?
It's Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So it's
so it is a separate like list of games. Okay.
They just play very differently. They're more of like an action game, and like regular Mega Man games have like a certain structure to them where you just go around fighting the bosses.
Yeah.
Like these are like, I don't know, these are more like level based, and like it looks cool. I always like the art of Mega Man X more than I like regular Mega Man. But I'm excited for this.
Is the regular one more like Castlevania and the other one's like Mario?
No, it's more like the exact opposite. It's more like the regular Mega Man is like Castlevania, and Mega Man X is like Mario, kind of like that.
Okay.
Wait, yeah. Well, less like Mario and more like one is very much sprite based, and the other one is like a little different. Like I don't know, something about it. It looks like a Genesis game, which I like. I sometimes like games that look like Genesis games, even though I don't think the Genesis was ever worth a damn ever.
I had the
Mega
Genesis.
Drive. Yeah.
The Mega Drive,
It was so good.
a $7,000 console.
Mm.
It better be fucking good. What's it called? But,
and
yeah.
all the old Mega Man's coming to Switch as well. It's like bringing 20 games to Switch.
Yeah,
So-
that's exactly what we were saying, Ben. Are you not paying attention?
No, I was
That's-
chatting.
I
I
thought
was
it
in
was
the
the
chat.
X game, so just the
All of them, I
Mega
think.
Man games are coming as well, are they?
Yeah, the first.
Is
I
it
mean,
all in
I'm not sure.
one package, or
That's my biggest question.
The store?
Because I don't want it to be. It's going to be the Mega Man Collection 1 and 2, which is Mega Man 1 through 6, and then Mega Man 7 through 10. But I hope they just combine them both and just give them to me like that on Switch. If it's like that, I will buy it for $60. If it's not, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I'm probably not going to buy it.
Would the X games potentially be included in that package, or would that be a separate
Definitely
deal?
not. No, that's going to be a separate deal. Those games are like beasts all their own. It's like, it's different enough.
Next one.
Will you play these?
Where did I play them? I played them on my computer through emulation.
Will you play them? I guess
I'm gonna play them if again, like if
the package is right.
If the package is right. If it's not, which I highly doubt Capcom is gonna make it right. Yeah.
Okay. Mega Man's going to be in Monster Hunter as well, just to let you know.
What?
Yes, you heard me. Moving on. So at the Video Game Awards, From Software released a teaser for their new games, like 10, 15 seconds. You don't really see much. It's like some kind of bone in a device being twisted and some weird noise happening. What looks like some Eastern script in the background. So like, I don't know, Japanese script, I guess.
Neo 2.
So that's got the room. It's weird, isn't it? Because like the rumor mill is flying. I think people are edging away from Bloodborne 2 just because you can see the Japanese stuff. My hope is that it is Bloodborne 2, but it's
Set.
actually set. If Yharnam is kind of like a European city, then hopefully maybe it'll be set like in another part of that world where it's more of like an Asian influenced culture. There is a kind of you find a corpse in Bloodborne, I think maybe in the DLC, that has Japanese clothing. I think you get kind of a Japanese sword with it as well.
Don't you agree that Bloodborne story was done with the Bloodborne 1?
Yeah, but there's no reason why they can't tell more. I guess I haven't got a problem with it.
Then they
I think
have to like find a new religion or anything. Just to fuck that up.
I love that world. Like it doesn't really. There's multiple religions in.
Jesus Christ, they're
Okay.
coming to get you, Andre. It's New
Yeah,
York.
I think the police are coming to fucking put me out.
You've been swatted.
I love you guys. I love my family. I hate my girlfriend. And yeah,
So regardless of the religion and stuff, like that was all just set up by the people in Yharnam. The fact is, the way that world works, there's still gods and, well, not even gods, like alien entities who are controlling everything. That'll be the same in this other region. So I'm just clinging on.
I'm just scared they destroy a good story.
I would be scared because obviously Sony own that IP. So I would be scared if Sony was saying we're just taking over it and we're releasing Bloodborne 2. Then I'd be like, without From Software being on it, I don't think you'd get the same. It'd probably be a very polished game, and they'd have a stab at doing it.
Yeah, I can say something that will trigger you a bit, because my favorite FromSoft game is Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh!
and that's yeah, and that's oh my god.
Oh god! Oh god!
And that's the game where like the story was the worst and
yeah. So the chap that heads up the studio, he wasn't heavily involved with that story, was he? So the game definitely feels different. Do you like that game from just a gameplay perspective and the story?
Yeah, that's it. And from the weapons and armor and everything.
So potentially, I think if Sony were to make a new Bloodborne game, potentially they would nail that stuff. They got the best studios in the world.
And of course, Dark Souls 2 has the worst map of all the games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, Dark Souls 3 just hit it perfectly for me.
But
like,
for me,
everything...
it's my favorite game.
God, that's crazy. I've never heard that. I've never heard anyone. Usually everyone's like on Dark Souls 1 and 3, yeah.
You can't, and I'll jump to this bit of news now. The rumor is that you're going to get a Dark Souls 1 gen.
Oh, we lost you. Try again. Try again.
Like this,
Say again, Jordan.
What?
I didn't get you.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to jump to another bit of news just based on what you guys just said. So the rumor is, it's not really news, it's a rumor going around that Dark Souls 1 is getting a remaster and is coming to current gen,
including Switch.
I'm just going to jump off what Andre said in terms of the world design. Like, I think it's hard to like the world design in Dark Souls 1 is fucking incredible. Like,
it's the best ever made world design.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But you can just go in circle around everything, and you will always come to the same point.
Everything connects.
It always felt way more linear to me. Like it was fucking amazing, but there were only a few areas where it kind of opened up and had multiple paths, or kind of major multiple paths, I guess. But it's fucking first game. You speak to some people and they're like, "Oh yeah, I just took a left straight away and ended up in the fucking down the mine thing with all the skeletons that got fucked up for hours in the dark."
In Dark Souls 1, you don't actually need fast travel in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly.
In Dark Souls 2, you have to have it because everything is like branching out instead of going around.
It felt like a bit of a cop out to me. Like I like the idea of, oh, okay, fuck. Especially in this type of game where it's quite punishing and dying can mean something. Like I like the idea of being stuck in a corner of that world and you need to get elsewhere and having to actually do that rather than, oh well, I'll find the bonfire and I'll just teleport. But
they do that with the secondary bonfire, the one that you can't fast travel from.
Yeah.
I've just on something random. I just looked. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege has just downloaded a 23 gigabyte update. That's a big update. Okay.
The game probably isn't that big, is it?
It's yeah, it's
Finally
quite
gonna
big.
fix the game.
Oh, I
You know what's
love
weird?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Hey, Ben, if you had to pick between Rainbow Six Siege or the Division, big one.
Robot Andrew was just talking.
Yeah, I heard that as well. If I had to play a game for like 100 hours, if someone said you must play one of these games for 100 hours, I would play The Division. No, Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six, definitely. It's a really good game. It's just really addictive as well.
You put like a weird thing on this.
Yeah.
When would you ever choose Rainbow Six? Then? Like if I said you have 30 minutes to play.
To play, I would choose it if I had someone to play with. It's not really a game I'd play on my own. But the thing is with your Division, you can do co-op. I really like working with random people on the Division. It's really cool, especially if you're quite high level and you can help people along. I quite like being a Sherpa. But like when it comes to the Division, when it comes to Rainbow Six, if you've got people who are either crap or they're really salty, like one guy team killed me just to made us lose the whole game because I didn't protect the hostage from being extracted, even though he didn't help either. So it was like, well, you can't blame me if you did it yourself. Fucking idiot. So I just got really angry. I'm like, fuck this game. Or fuck the people in this game. But when you're playing with like a group of, especially if it's all your mates, it's really good fun.
Uninstall it, Ben.
Sorry?
Let's uninstall it.
No, it's not Titanfall 2. That got the install. They got the uninstall treatment.
But I have that feeling about Rainbow Six.
Yeah. Season 3's coming very soon, and I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna play it loads.
Yeah, we're gonna have to test it.
Yeah, we'll have to test it just purely for this podcast. But Priddler in the chat says they're two different games. Yeah, they are. But you can. Which do you prefer, Zelda or Life is Strange, Jordan? Would you say, oh well, they're two different games, or what?
Is the question, do I prefer Zelda or Life is Strange?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time, Zelda.
I wonder who you choose.
Okay, if I had to play a game for 10,000 hours.
Oh wait, no, don't,
Life is
Andre,
Strange.
don't say anything because we've got a very similar question in the questions today. We've got some really good questions, so I'll let you save that one. But yeah, go on, Jordan. Tell us the next bit of news. If you have to.
Okay, back to the news.
Yeah. That's a bit bitchy, isn't it? All right, I suppose we're back to the news, are we?
So what do we think that From Software game is?
I think
Do
it's
we think
Bloodborne 2, and I think it'll be announced tomorrow, the last day of the PSX Awards. Or the PlayStation
I
Experience.
think it's a match 3 puzzle game, and it's going to come out on only iPhones.
Doku.
Actually, only Windows phones.
I don't think they would go Japanese with Neo. Do you? If it, like a new I don't think they would do a Japanese like an original one. I think it would be a Bloodborne set somewhere else because then it'd be kind of like, ooh, where's Bloodborne 3 going to be set?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm if I had to bet, I would say it isn't Bloodborne.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's just that text in the background doesn't sit right with me, but I might be wrong. I would say it's probably either a new IP or maybe something from their back catalogue. So they've been making games for a long while.
What was the text? It was Shadow Never Die or something? No.
Shadows Die Twice.
Twice. Bloodborne 2.
So it's a James Bond game.
It's the next Bond game, yeah.
Next Bond game.
So From Software is developing the next James Bond game. Brilliant. Okay, heard it here first.
Did you guys see the Death Stranding trailer?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't interested in that game.
I'm in love with Norman Reedus.
I wasn't interested in that game, and then I saw that trailer, and it was so good. Like I did think it was pretentious for once. Like the ones they've released so far have been like, oh, this is pretentious shite.
I mean, when it zooms into his eye and a teardrop falls out, I thought that was pretty pretentious.
That's just Japanese. Yeah.
Didn't you guys like the Death Stranding trailer from E3 last year?
I love all I love all of Hideo Kojima's trailers. I think they're weird and fucking cool and like mysterious.
I saw it, and I never understand what it was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anytime I watch a Death Stranding trailer, I think, okay, the camera's gonna back out right now, and then you're gonna start playing this. Like when, like I'm always trying to like understand what that game is gonna be, and I have no idea because like For all we know, none of this could mean anything.
Yeah, but he must eat so much mushroom or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's,
but
it's a very interesting trailer. I loved it. I think it's.
do you think
cool,
it's going to be a
but-
supernatural game, or is it going to be like at the end you're like,
there-
is it just going to be this
no.
guy's brain that's been totally perverted and he's actually just sat in an office for the entire
It's
time?
gonna be fucking nanomachines inside of human beings and fucking
At the end he wakes up
yeah.
and goes
oh
to
my
work.
God.
Oh no, don't do that. Okay.
Kind of.
That
Is there
was
anybody
me-
doing?
my-
Is there anybody doing anything like that? Like what Kojima does? That's what I really like
No.
about him. It's just I don't know anybody that pushes the art to that. I mean, that's art. When people are like, "Oh, video games, they're not art," you watch a bit of Metal Gear Solid or Kojima.
I can
guess-
say something that's it's really people gonna hate it. The Kingdom Heart games.
Mhm.
Just like Metal Gear Solid.
Really similar. It's really similar to the Metal Gear games. In the sense.
John's
In the
face.
sense.
Jeez.
It's in a sense of you make something that's supposed to be really serious and you just joke about it all the time, just like in the Metal Gear games, and it's
At what point was Kingdom Hearts supposed to be serious? It's got Mickey Mouse in the lead role.
the
Actually,
whole
Mickey
thing
Mouse
is
is not-
it's about like your it's like your self-awareness and how you have to like yourself to help others and everything. It's always been like that with the Kingdom Hearts games.
It's been a while since I played it, but I remember it being bloody difficult to play. It
I
was so
read
hard.
this analogy some places. I'm just gonna show it because I can't explain it.
Yeah, poor Melon. He's got his English second his language. We're like, explain. Miko in the chat says has a question for you. She says, "What the hell, Melon? Kingdom Hearts is not like Metal Gear Solid." Well, I will read
Miko,
whatever. Mel-
it's to level up that talked about this.
Ah.
Okay, we're done.
I'm interested to read that. That looks really interesting. And the graphics. Do you think it's going to look like that when it's released?
Yeah,
On
I'd
the
say at least
PS5?
the kind of it's all in engine. That's the brilliant thing about Kojima games. Those cutscenes tend to be like, obviously this will be some kind of pre-render, but in terms of when the game comes out, when it's doing cutscenes, it'll be in engine. So yes, I think that it
My
will
PS4
look like that.
is going to sound like a jet engine taking off when I play that.
No, fucking just play Monster Hunter. It sounds like it's going to take off. So I can't imagine what this is going to make it.
It did with Horizon Zero Dawn in 4K. Whee! Like, oh, Jesus, I had to put headphones on.
Well, this Death Stranding is going to run on the same engine as Horizon Zero Dawn, so I think that in combination with all the talent that Kojima kind of poached from Konami, like I think this game is going to, from a technical perspective at least, I'm sure it's going to be a showpiece. I worry. I don't know whether these trailers are just supposed to be kind of symbolism, and actually they're not necessarily setting up the world yet. But if this is actually representative of what will be happening in these games, I just can't understand what the kind of concept is. So why is there a baby in his head? I don't get it.
Then maggots come out. And...
Like Metal Gear is weird.
After you play the game, you're just gonna
Oh,
I get it.
There's a baby inside all our mouths. I get
Like,
it.
unless they're in dreams or something.
We
Like, I
all
just
have a
don't
little
understand
child
it.
inside us.
Did you see the Kojima's actually in the trailer?
Yeah, that was
twice,
cool.
isn't it?
Fucking brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And what I was gonna say, Ben, like you said, you like Kojima. He gets a lot of shit. Oh, sorry, that's my dog. Betty, no.
That's not a dog, John.
No, Betty. No.
It's his girlfriend.
Oh, that yeah. There's stuff.
Aww.
Oh, give him a kiss. Give him
So
a kiss.
beautiful.
Oh. That's a man who lets his dog lick his face all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you never do that, Ben.
Never do it in public, but no, he does, but just not on the camera or anything. I pretend he
So
just-
he gets a lot of shit, and like Metal Gear is really pretentious in places. But like you said, what other creators and games are doing it? Like nothing else is doing it. Everything else is fucking Call of Duty and Star Wars, fucking Battlefront and stuff. Where it's just they're all good
Kingdom
functional games, but they're not. Kingdom Hearts, apparently, yeah. But the games that are trying to push the medium and do something really, it is pretentious, but it's also really artsy, and it's not a crowded space. So I think we can afford within the video game space to have one person that's being this pretentious, and that should be pretentious. That's my 2 cents. Bayonetta 1 and 2 come to Switch, and also they're making a third one, which is exclusive to the Switch.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I know some people would have just
one on PC, so I'm going to play it on there. I've like the second one. People fucking love that game, and I was really worried about it being marooned on the Wii U. So I think it's really good that it's coming to the Switch. I'm not sure if it's a game that I want to play in handheld mode, really.
Yeah.
Big kind of visual game. Yeah. For me, I kind of want to see that on a big screen. But it's cool that it's coming, and then obviously it's a big win for Nintendo that they've got the third game coming. I think they should just buy that franchise at this point.
Yeah,
they definitely should add that to the kind of first party. I don't trust Capcom and stuff. But is it Capcom? Who does it?
Rings a bell.
It's not Capcom, is it? I'm mixing that up with because we were talking about
Who is it
Mega Man.
again?
Who makes Bayonetta?
You know a really good Bayonetta game? God of War 3.
Platinum Games. Sega.
Yes, Platinum. So yeah, they should totally buy that. Next bit of news: Devil May Cry HD collection is coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One in March of 2018. I'm quite excited about that as well. I've only ever played the first one. I've got a lot of the newer games on like my Steam account. Betty, no.
That's a good game.
You're just like barking at a bin in the corner of the room.
That sounds like my dog. Just empty the bin and let him get whatever she wants. Can you just, Platinum Games, other game they released this year?
Neo.
Nier.
Not Neo, Nia. Sorry.
Yeah, so that would be interesting. As a Switch-only game, that would be quite fun. And it probably looks like it could play on the Switch, because it isn't that impressive.
Yeah, so Devil May Cry, I think that's 1, 2, and 3, I guess, is the HD remaster, so I will happily play that. Soul Calibur 6. Soul Calibur 6 was also announced. Anybody care about that one?
I know some people do, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a fighting game.
They released some key art for it where they got the Roman numerals the wrong way around. So it was actually read as Soul Calibur 4. That's not official art they released. It's quite embarrassing. Medieval is getting a remaster, so that's something that a select crowd has been shouting about for a long time. So Medieval's a PS1 action adventure game. You play as like a skeleton knight. Really cool art style for the time. It was a fairly good looking game. I played like a demo of it. It didn't seem great to me, but it's.
I played that.
Yeah, I played the demo a lot on the PS. It was PS1, wasn't it, when they had demo discs?
Yeah,
I played the demo. The demo as well.
It's an odd choice considering they've just released Crash, but then they've got Spyro there. You'd think they would have gone Spyro, but maybe Spyro's been made in the background, and this is something that they can push out a little bit quicker, I guess.
Yeah, get people interested. Oh, and I remember this quite well. This game. Well, the demo.
Yeah,
it's a Christmas game.
Hopefully, they give it the same kind of love that they gave to Crash Bandicoot, and it's not like that game is old at this point. You can't just like up the resolution on that one and release it. You need to redo the art, I would argue.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And the last bit of news. Go on.
Yeah. I played the Crash the other day.
Ooh.
The remake.
It's great, isn't it?
It's so fucking hard.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, boy.
Did you finish the first island? Because that last level, I spent an hour on that last level. It was so infuriating.
Yeah, I got the first island. I did easily, but the second one, where you have to jump over some bridges with some planks.
Oh yeah.
God.
In the sky.
Yeah, that was the one level that. So turns out you can jump on the rope on the side and just run through it.
No. Yeah, I cheated both of the bosses. You could just stand on the side.
Yeah.
The first boss you can just stand on the chair, and then the second boss you can just stand on the side and wait.
Yeah. So there's 2 of those bridge levels. There's another one coming up if you haven't done it. It's even harder. So try to.
Nah, I quit. I rage quit.
Okay, fair enough. The last bit of news then, Neil Druckmann has gone on record saying that The Last of Us Part 2 is around 50 to 60% done. So this is something that I've kind of had in my mind. I think The Last of Us is in a more ready position than a lot of people give it credit for. If a lot of people seem to think that they've only just kind of started ramping up kind of work on it, I think that actually you're going to see it a little bit sooner than what some people are saying, like 2020. I'm like, no way. I
For
think
the
this
new
is
Last of Us?
Yeah.
No, I think that'll be out in 2 years.
I have no doubt in Naughty
Past
Dog
2020.
whatsoever. They can do whatever they do because they nailed it.
Yeah, I
every
agree.
time.
But I think 2019, but no way does it go any later than that.
No.
The ideal would be that we get it for next Christmas, but I think that might be a little bit optimistic.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me.
And that's it for the news.
That's the news time.
I've probably missed. Look, there was so much shit. I probably missed stuff, but oh well.
Interesting stuff.
I give it 4 out of 6.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
I'll
It
start
was
again.
some stuff about some games, and then
So did we think maybe the 26th Boxing Day for the Game of the Year podcast? Does that
I'll
sound, Andre?
Oh wait, Devil May Cry HD collection coming in a PC. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah. Well, we'll organize the date later.
isn't that like Bayonetta?
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
similar.
that's what we get him,
Yeah.
Time-
I've never
I-
played them, but
I'm actually a bigger fan of the reboot of Devil May Cry.
Think you're in the minority there.
Yeah, I very much am. Yeah.
Should we go into the
You
questions?
call me I'm a minority in life too, man. So
I don't think they've announced it yet, but apparently Devil May Cry 5 is about to be announced.
Ooh.
So yeah, I think the DMC stuff, it sounds like they're writing that off.
Let's play. Do you know what game I want to be remastered? Rascal. Do you remember Rascal?
Nope.
Nope, it was terrible. Okay, question time.
Question time. Time to answer questions that have been in all of our minds. Question time. Leave it in the chat and we will answer it in due time. I know you.
And it's time for questions. And just as we do this question, we've had a big raid by the gag strategists. Hey, thank you so much for that. How are you all doing?
hey,
Welcome.
fuck all of you.
Welcome to the Click Click Play podcast. We're please apologise for Andre, but yeah, hey guys.
But I'm being evicted, so I have a right to be sad.
He's very
I'm getting
angry.
Kicked out of my fucking apartment.
Been kicked out for noise.
Fuck everything and all of you.
But
Everyone who listens to the Click Click Play podcast.
Are you
Ben
getting?
doesn't like it. I just go on a rant and just like you lose all your subscribers. And
Oh
fans.
dear me! But yeah, we've gone on to the question time now. We've been talking about games and like what we've been playing and the news. We're going for some questions now. The first question that is it true that? Oh no, let's not do that one. Would you dirty your?
Wait, let's do that. Let's do the first one.
This is one that was by Pace Monster. I'm going to name it. This is, I think it's for you, Andre. Is it
Yeah.
true that every Peruvian smells like enchiladas and fake cheap pisco?
Okay. No, we do smell like we mostly smell like onions,
Mm.
like cooked onions. It's like not a good smell, but you don't really hate it. And we smell like real pisco. All right.
Oh, I love good pisco sour.
I love taking a good pisco, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Moving on.
Next question. Would you dirty your Switch with apps that allow you to stream your PC to it?
Oh my god,
Hmm.
that sounds awful.
Yeah. Just using it on like resolution. What about you, Jordan? Would you?
Yeah, if he was done right, I think it could be amazing.
Ooh. Mellum hasn't got a Switch yet. You need to get one, Mellum. Then you can talk about how great Zelda is. And ARMS.
Yeah.
Next question. If you had to play 2 games for the rest of your life, which 2 would it be?
Wow.
Destiny 2.
There's no longevity in that one.
The one
So-
game is, of course, Dark Souls 2.
Does online work? That's always the question with these.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Can you play online or not?
If it's online, I'm going to go Final Fantasy 14 because there's just hundreds of hours of content in there.
Yeah, you'd be crazy not to go with an MMO really, because otherwise you drive yourself nuts, or just stop playing games altogether.
Yeah.
I'd probably have Rocket League
Mhm.
and Eve Online.
I'd have Super Smash Brothers for Wii U.
Well, wait until they release a good one, which has got like,
I know.
probably, like online support and stuff like that, and then yeah, fuck yeah, I'd be all over Smash Bros.
Vanilla World of Warcraft.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I think, yeah, I'd go for Final Fantasy 14, but as Baltimore's just said, someone will say PUBG. I hadn't thought about PUBG, but yeah, I think PUBG would be the other one.
Yeah.
Fun of murder.
Fortnite for me.
Fortnite. Yeah, would I rather
Classic
play...
WoW and
People are going to be playing
PUBG.
fucking.
People are going to be playing PUBG a lot more than Fortnite, I think. Thinking about it, like, yeah, which would I prefer to... If I had to play two games forever, I think it would be PUBG over Fortnite, thinking about it.
But you got to think with PUBG, are you going to be able to get 100 people in a server in 2 years' time?
Yes.
This is the only game.
I think it'll go free to play eventually. It'll go
Yeah,
5
free.
years' time.
Oh, it'll be free to
It
play
is-
in a couple of years, I think.
But yeah, but will people still be playing it? I don't think they will.
If nobody else are playing it, I'm gonna win every round.
Yeah, so I'm gonna win.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Just 2 players.
Imagine all the trench coats he can buy himself.
Oh yeah, the yellow
Oh,
ones.
Points.
So
Yellow
good.
one.
And finally, if you could jump into a game and live in it for the rest of your life,
Life is strange. Life
what
is strange.
game would you
Life is strange.
choose,
Life is
choose,
strange.
and
Life is
why?
strange. Life is strange.
Isn't Life is Strange just life itself?
Yeah, that's life. You're boring.
No, if I'm being realistic, and this is gonna sound like I'm just trying to make Jordan mad, I would
Yeah.
try to live in what's it called, Andromeda.
That's cool. That's a cool place.
You mean the Mass Effect universe? It's not the
Yeah.
Andromeda.
No, I want to live in the Andromeda verse because everyone in Andromeda wants to have sex with me, and it feels really good to just like talk to people and be like, "Hey, what are you doing later? Oh, why don't you come to my room and then we'll talk?" I'm like, "Whoa!"
Mhm.
Every character in that game wants to fuck me, and it's awesome.
Gag Strategy says they choose Sly Cooper. Now
that is such a fucking strange choice.
he said he doesn't know why. He said he doesn't know why, but I think I'd
You
go...
want to be a burglar?
Yeah, no, he wants to be a furry. Let's be real.
Oh, is he a furry? Gag, are you a furry? Baltimore
No,
says...
I actually
yeah.
have the actual answer for that game.
Mhm.
I have that answer, and that's
PUBG.
Nino Kuni.
Nino Cooney
Oh, yeah.
would be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Pokemon's
you can change between this world and Pokemon world,
He's not a furry.
dragons and everything.
Promises. But I don't know if I would choose. I'd really like to. What about? I've forgotten the name now. Well, just quickly, Baltimore says Crash Bandicoot or SSX Tricky, but isn't SSX Tricky just in the mountains? If you go to the mountains, you get to go there.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd. What about Elite
Because
Dangerous?
The rest of my life is just gonna be in the mountains.
I think I'd like
Yeah.
Elite Dangerous. You know, just driving your own spaceship around from going
Oh,
to
yeah.
different.
Or just
solar
Mass Effect, in
systems.
general, like the first 3 Mass Effect. Actually, no, because like they get destroyed, don't they? I mean, depending
Yeah,
on
that's a
what
bad idea.
Yeah. Should be
Um,
100 years before everything kicks off, and then you'd be fine.
Oh, someone's kicking off. Oh, I love it. I don't know if you're doing that to like the dog. That must work. Great. What game have we been playing recently that you'd like to be in?
Dead or Alive Extreme 3.
Oh. So we had our first female guest on the show last week, and now we've got Jordan coming out with stuff like that. I apologize, Miko. She's in the chat.
Okay. Fucking
Persona would-
Wolfenstein.
Oh.
Living Wolfenstein.
I want to kill some.
Oh, I'd live in The Last of Us.
I want to kill all rights.
Okay, you want to get that's fine. Okay, as long as you said that, Mellum.
Shower with
yeah.
your dad simulator.
If you just want to be a Nazi, it looks like you're quite a nice.
Yeah, Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
just come to America. We're full of them. Hey.
What about Destiny? It'd be pretty boring, but you'd be chilled.
Destiny's horrific.
The
Are you
world?
serious? You're the last bastion of humanity.
You get to fly
Yeah,
a spaceship.
Destiny's after
And
the
there's
high
like
point.
3 alien races trying to snuff you out.
Okay, Monster Hunter then.
And there's no end game.
Monster Hunter.
You're just saying games now.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what games are out. What games are out? Let's have a look before we finish this. This
Yeah, monster. You have to run around in woods and chase big monsters.
World War
That's all you
II,
gotta
Call of Duty,
Sounds
World War
pretty
II,
dope.
Minecraft, Zelda, Breath of the Wild. You feel like
Yeah,
you're in there.
Yeah, you can fuck that fish girl.
What about the Divinity?
It's a boy.
Divinity would be quite cool. Outlast, yeah. Pokemon, no Pokemon. I live in Pokemon.
Outlast.
But I already
you're
beat
doing the
the band
opposite of
because
what
I
gaming.
chose Nino Kuni, and that's Pokemon and this world, so I can choose.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, new question.
Pokemon says Miko, so I agree. Yeah. Go on.
Wait, a new question. What world wouldn't you want to live in? Like,
Resident Evil.
Neo.
Neo is pretty horrific. Yeah, horrific. It's beautiful, but it's horrific.
yeah,
Uh,
Bloodborne, I guess.
There are many I wouldn't like to live in. What games are coming out soon? What games are you guys playing this week?
I would really like to be in Uncharted. That's like the one, like, because I mean, you can kill people with no remorse. It's like
Yeah,
fun. You're
hundreds of
jumping
people.
around.
Yeah, you're the hero, and you
Yeah.
just kill 200 people.
Kill hundreds of people and you get away with
You're
it.
a
That's
mass
exactly what he
murderer.
wants. What about no? I'd probably Planet Coaster. That would be a cool place to live. Okay, I think we're gonna put this thing out of its misery. So thanks everyone for the chat's been going crazy today. Thanks so much, and thanks again to Gag Strategist for the awesome host. And we're gonna be finishing it there. Stick around in the chat. We'll send you guys over again as a host to the one, the only, the guy that I met for the first time just a few days ago. He's awesome. Dogfin Live will be getting the host. So until then, we'll be back next week, same time, same place, probably same people, unless there's a problem.
Probably different location for me because I might be moving.
Well, hey, brilliant. Let's hope it makes your mic sound better. Let's see you all. Yeah, good luck with the move if it is. Ta-ra! Get waving, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Where's
Love you.
there? Bye. Where's the goodbye bit? I've forgotten where the goodbye button is. Just keep waving.
God damn it.
There it is.
Hey guys, I'm playing Pocket
Tell me
Camp.
when
And I really like it so far.
Pocket cam. Isn't that something different?
Pocket Camp.
All right. Okay.
I've been playing Chatterbait.
Oh. We went on there once when we were really drunk, a few of us, and we met a famous Spanish YouTuber who wanted my friend to get her boobs out.
Is it the same one that like harassed my brother?
Could quite well be, actually. Yeah, he's got like 2 million subscribers.
God.
Speaking of which, exclamation point YouTube guys, please follow me on YouTube. I need to get 100 follows, and then I can change the channel to be click play whatever. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. I need to go.